Good afternoon, Trevor Scott. Yes, thank you to you as always, doing a fine job in the Sideline View studio on a Saturday afternoon, and it is a glorious Riverland day here at the Berri Oval Riverland Football League headquarters. Trevor, cannot wait, and what's even better, we've ditched Nobby this week. We've got one of our old mates back on board, Trav Dubridge. Dubes, good afternoon to you.
The grandstand arrival there, Lockie. Thanks, guys. Good to be here.
Pleasure as always. Look, Dubes, we've seen a bit of the other grades so far today. Look, Berri's turning it on today. It's their first home game for the year. They've got Ladies' Day festivities going on in the distance. They've also got a bit of a tribute to some icons of the club that they're rolling out this year. I tell you what, the Berri Footy Club's got it going on today. Yeah,
very much so, Lockie. And in the B grade, a good win to the Berri boys. 9-11-77 to 4. I think it was 4-6. So it's a 40-odd point win.
And just looking at it too, I mean, a lot of people get, we'll touch on the A grade very soon, but just quickly, the B grade standard of footy.
It was good. It was very good, and good signs for Berri. Very vocal. That's the first thing I noticed when I came into the ground around lunchtime. Very, very vocal. I think Coach Woolley, mate, I think he might be getting a system in place here at Berri. Looking forward to watching him play.
Absolutely. I'm just looking at the coach you speak of right now going out to shake hands with the umpires pre-game. That's always a little sweetener, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Good on him.
Absolutely.
He's a good Berri man, Lockie. That's what I like about him. Obviously, was lucky enough to coach against him at under-18s level a few years ago. Very, very good coach, very astute person, and just a bloke that loves his footy club. So really happy to see him out there getting this club up and going.
Absolutely. Now, the story last week, Berri, look, are going down to the Loxton Tigers, who really are somewhat the surprise off-season chat. A lot of people saying the Tigers are the real deal. They managed to get a win last week over Berri, but if you break it down quarter by quarter, it was only really one quarter that the Demons slipped there.
Yeah, very much so. Very good early in the game, Berri. Loxton, a bit of talk about them.
Certainly
I know driving over, heard Trevor Scott interviewing a couple of people, and they both talked Loxton's chances up.
Certainly did. Look, it's going to be interesting. And of course, the other two games this afternoon, Loxton taking on Barmera Monash and Renmark hosting Waikerie. Yeah. They are twilight games starting at 4 p.m. for the A grade. So as we currently speak, this is the only A grade game underway, and looking forward to a good afternoon. Look, conditions perfect, no breeze really to worry about whatsoever. The windsock's not even moving. The River Murray we can see in the distance, or not distance, just over our shoulder here. Flat as a biscuit, you'd say, if you're going out in the boat this afternoon. A glorious day, a bit of sun out. Look, not too warm, but for the next, you'd probably say the first half, is going to be a little bit of sting in that sun.
Yeah, I think so. In the earlier games, both teams, both ends of the ground, was access to scored pretty easily. So I'm actually expecting a bit of a game where some goals might be kicked today. Lockie, I think Berri might try and lock a couple of Loxton North's bigger name players down.
Yeah, I think that could be one to watch. Look, the siren's sounding to get things underway pretty soon, around 4 minutes until the game starts. Let's talk about the lineup. So Loxton North, they got a win last week at Waikerie against the Magpies. They went into quarter time, 4 goals down, pegged back a goal a quarter basically for the game, hit the front, then held off a late charge from Waikerie. Waikerie nearly got that one last week, but the Panthers held on for a pretty memorable win for first game coach Dave Higgins.
Yeah, and a high scoring game.
Yeah.
Both teams 12 goals each.
82 to 80.
Yeah.
Looking at the sides, Loxton North, I mean, you throw out the name balanced side is something that gets bandied around a little bit in football terms. To me, I'm not sure if you're using the word balance, but there's a good mix in the Loxton North side. There's a bit of youth, a bit of speed, but there's also a couple of guys that have been around a few seasons in there that certainly know what's going on. And fitness-wise, it'll be interesting to watch. You mentioned Berri looking in pretty good nick, and it's going to be one to watch there on the fitness side this afternoon, that's for sure.
Just watching the toss of the coin in the middle. Berri have won it, the toss, Lockie, and they're going to be kicking towards Trev in the radio station.
Yeah, the town end here at Riverland Football League headquarters, and that is fantastic. We managed to capture the coin toss this afternoon here at 5RM Football. Unfortunately, last week at the Lakeside, we did miss that one.
Yeah, and good to see the family of Malcolm Hill actually tossing the coin.
Fantastic. Great to see. They're going to be doing that a few more home games this year too, celebrating the icons of the club, which is great to see. Getting closer to a match start, clubs, teams now just having their final chat. What's the message going through your mind, Doobs? You're in that circle at Loxton North. You're in it at Berri. What are you saying?
Look, if I'm the Demons, I'm saying this is our first home game of the year. You know, it's a big day for our club. We've got our Ladies' Day 10th over there. We've got a good crowd in. We want to show something. You know, you just want to give yourself a chance. You know, they don't have to come out and be world beaters and try and kick 6-7 goals in the first quarter. They just want to begin the game at half-time today. That would be my message. And if I'm Loxton North, I'm going, well, you know, no one gave us a chance against Wakery last week. We won that. We're going in as favourites today. It's a different sort of mindset. They need a good start as well.
Just looking at how they're lining up forward lines, you've got Ryan and Justin Proud in there, a couple of likely suspects. Probably expect a couple of goals between them. A couple of changes too, we got to say. Loxton North, we have a couple of note. Scott Meneghetti not lining up today, nor is Josh Voigt. In comes former captain Josh Nelson, as well as Kai Filkey.
Those boys lining up down in Grange, aren't they?
I have heard it might be down to Live Golf. I tell you what, talk about a vacuum of exodus in sports. Men and women to this weekend in the Riverland. Live Golf really attracting the numbers.
I actually thought that's where Nobby would have been this weekend.
No, well, unless you told us another story, he might well be there. Getting pretty close for a start here. This is 5RM football for the Riverland Motor Group. You can test drive Australia's #1 Ford Ranger today at the Riverland Ford, East Terrace at Loxton.
If you're at the ground, Loxton North, we're using play number 3, sort of Casso. Lockie, he's their tagger this year. Understood he did a very good job last week. Tackles very hard, so he's going to start in the centre square. Big Hample's going to be rucking for the Panthers. Alec Kudra inside with Joel Worsfold, and of course for Berri, the big fella, big Honyardi to start in the ruck. Lockie Winner, well, there you go.
Here it is, ball about to go up. Second round Riverland football on 5RM. Berri get the tap, but it's Masuda Caso that gets the crumbs, and the Panthers try to work this one out of the square, but good intercept from Berri. They get a quick handball, and now they go on the attack, driving the ball up clubroom side. Can they get a clear possession here? No. It's still in play. Handball back in board. I tell you what, there's some frantic action so far, and we're going to get a free kick, Doobs.
Yeah, free kick to, I think it's Michael Scott out there in the back, sort of half back for Loxton North. He gets the kick, just kicks towards centre wing. Players will fly. It's young Lloyd, couldn't take the mark. Berri flood in. They're going to say, umpire McPherson, throw us the ball up, and that's what he's going to do. Centre wing out of side, no score here at Berri.
Yeah, still in the first minute. Good tap from Hampool. Caso tried to read it, but manages to get the second effort, and the Panthers, spoke too quickly. Sort of giving ready the forward. Now we've got Kudra on, a handball away. Here's a Caso. What can he do here? Masood drives it into the attacking 50 for the Panthers. A kicking to the river end. Good handball, moving it forward. Justin Proud's trying to chase it down. Now we got Kai Filkey in there. First game for the year. Wraps up the Berri opponent, but we're going to get a ball up.
Yeah, it's Hawkins for Berri getting tackled there as they throw it up at centre half forward for the Panthers. Justin Proud goes to the tap. Kudra gets out the back. He can't let him get goal side. Couldn't pick it up cleanly. Hawkins again for Berri gets the kick. Centre wing, grandstand side. Players come out. It's a good mark. The Berri player there, and Robertson takes the ball. Centre wing just kicks further down. It's a good lead. Intercept mark, and that man, the Panthers skipper, Big Vomard, takes the catch. And we'll send Loxton North back inside. Yeah,
right in front of us, grandstand side here at Riverland Football League headquarters. Small kick inboard, looked a bit dangerous, but Kudra marks it. Just hold station for a second. Went to go boundary, then went the other way, and then a couple of quick handballs. Drives the ball wider. Here's Shapley. Kicks up to the attacking 50. Can the Panthers take a mark? And good mark from Wooldridge. Drives into the attacking 50. Can we get a mark? No. Drops forward. Ryan Proud does the 1-2 left-right, doesn't go too far. Going into the attacking goal square. Soccer off the ground, and that's a goal. Judge Sherpick, first goal of the day. The Panthers take the early lead.
Yeah, danger signs for Berri there early, Lockie. The engine room at Loxton North is getting too much space. When you're going to allow guys like Kudra and Scott, and then you involve Wooldridge across half forward, they're going to get a lot of ball inside. So early signs for me is Berri just need to lock down a little bit.
Yeah, look,
inside the contest.
It was Sherpick that got the goal, but it's got to be said, Ryan Proud and Zach Wooldridge really the two drivers on that. If it was a goal assists, both of them you'd put down for that one.
Acaso with 2 early clearances for Loxton North. Keep an eye on him.
Looking pretty dangerous in the middle. Ball up again. Just over 3 minutes played, first quarter, and here the Panthers, a good clearance, Worsfold over to Kudra. He kicks up to the attacking goal square. Can we get a mark? Ryan Proud got a couple of hands on it, but it spills forward. Kick off the ground. Demons looking desperate to get this one out of their defensive 50, and they manage it to move it out.
It's going to be Safralees for Berri. Takes the mark. Plays on quickly. Finds his teammate there in Benson. Now over the top towards Minchella. Now they run for the centre of the ground, the Demons. Good bit of play to Loxton. Loxton will kick towards centre half forward. Players will fly. Intercept mark again. Vomar, that's his second grab. And he's turning the footy over. It's a dangerous kick though. Berri are going to be back in here. They want the free kick. Worsfold comes in, and it is a free kick to the Demons. Yes, it was a high tackle.
Nathan Wilson with the free. Gives a quick handball to Hawkins. Kicks into the attacking 50 for the Demons. They go into the town end. They can't mark it. And the Panthers take it to the boundary. And Panthers probably got out of one there.
Yeah. They're going to have to be careful going forward, Berri, though. You can't look up and just kick it to Vomar all the time. He's the man that will try and chop the footy off for the Panthers. Already done it a couple of times, but it's going to be a throw-in the forward pocket. The Demons a chance. Picked out of the ruck. Well done there, but Petaluna has a flying shot. Kicks it out of bounds. And the last touch around the full rule. And Loxton North through Alec Kudra in the back pocket. Will get the relieving free kick.
This is 5RM football for the Riverland Motor Group. Test Drive Australia's number one Ford Ranger today. East Terrace, Loxton. Panthers just calculated out of defence here, Doobs. Couple of small kicks. Still holding possession in the back pocket. Another small kick. And just working out what to do. Kick up the line and all. Berri have taken the intercept mark just outside their attacking 50. They move it quick. Can they get a mark in the pocket? No, they can't. And there's a Carso there as well.
It was a nice kick, nice inside 50 kick there from Patrick Minchella.
Maroney was the one underneath it.
Yeah, did all the hard work.
Beaten by the boundary line somewhat. Oh, just one. Okay. Umpire just told the boundary umpire, just come in a couple of steps, make sure we get this right.
He throws it in. Petaluna tries to shark the clearance himself. Couldn't get it. Ball's on the ground. Loxton North hopper. They're going to do it all again. Throw it up. Forward pocket. If you just joined in, it's a Loxton North 1 straight goal 6. Lockie, Berri get the score.
5RM football. Panthers get the clearance. They drive it out of the defensive 50, but they don't get too far. Oh, good couple of quick handballs here. Tell you what, you'd be forgiven to think it was a handball game. The Panthers take a bounce. They drive it down the clubroom wing, and a good mark.
Sherpig's on again. He's just got to get up and play it on quickly. Doesn't see it. He waits and gets Shapley. Shapley runs in, drops what he should have taken. Berri, the Demons, they'll hold it up and get out of this. They will. A couple of handballs across half back. They just need a kick. There's a skipper there in Langford. He goes into the centre of the ground and finds Big Woolston. He'll play on quickly. Acaso corrals, but Josh Woolston good enough. Kicks it out wide. Finds a teammate out there on the wing. It's Dion Brewer. Brewer with the blue boots. Gotta love a guy with the colourful wheels, Lockie. Plays it on to Minchella. Right in front of the coaching box out there. Just kicks further down the line. Just getting some uncontested marks here, Berri. It's good football. Just getting their hands on it.
Yeah, it's Watson with the footy now for Berri.
This is the kick, isn't it?
Just into the attacking 50. Oh, Berri making a bit of a mess of it, but they still drive it forward. They don't want to lose another footy from their attacking 50. Couple of quick handballs. What can they do here? Small kick. 15 out from the Demons' goal. Town end. Panther defence working overtime. Maroney dives on it for the Demons. You can't argue with the hunger of some of the young Demons, but the possession somewhat lacking skill at this moment, Doobs.
Yeah, Rosenzweig takes the intercept mark for Berri. Just forward of centre, out of side, he looks in, kicks that ball inside 50, wants a mark, kicks to 1-on-3. The Panthers should be able to mop it up. Good desperate work though, they do win the ball, the Demons. Good handball over the top.
That's Hawkins.
Can't get this last connection at the moment, can they?
Small kick up to the pocket, and that's missed the lot. And Maroney was screaming for it, but... Sorry, Regan Kruger that was, screaming for it, but didn't quite get there. The Panthers bring the kick out, still in their defensive 50. Just over 8 minutes played. First quarter Riverland football on 5RM.
For the switch to Lewis, comes down the line, has Kudra by himself. Now they can set up the Panthers and run. At half back, Kudra kicks down towards the young player there, and Hutchinson plays on quickly. This kid's got some wheels, kicks inside. Sherpig comes out. It's not a great-looking kick. Berri Voigt in the back pocket will win it. And just that little exit kick to Safralides. And good footy all round at the moment, Lockie.
Yeah, tell you what, good conditions, promoting good footy, which is what we want to see. Couple of Demons getting a lot of the footy, and one of those is Rosenzweig. He kicks it straight to the Panthers. They bring it back in. Yeah. Ryan Proud, lovely mark. 25 out. He's going to go back on a 30-degree angle, you'd say. Maybe 25-degree angle.
Yeah, he made him pay. The turnover from Berri ends up with Petch. Petch for Loxton North, whose beautiful kick. 30-metre stab pass. Ryan Proud line up, 20 out straight in front. Should be their second.
And I tell you what, Ryan Proud's kicked a lot of goals, and these ones here are ones he kicks at training every day of the week. And I've just jinxed it.
The commentator's curse.
A minor score for the Panthers. They take the lead out to 7. Just short of 10 minutes played. First quarter Riverland football, 5RM.
So he kicked in for the Demons at the river end. Langford just kicks as long as he can towards the outer side. Has a player out there. Couldn't take the mark. Ball go out of bounds. Umpire will throw it in.
That's probably the way to go. If you haven't got a big target to kick to, go as wide and long as you can and just sort of get some type of possession on it so you don't give up a free kick. Probably the right idea, really.
We'll say, Lockie, very evident. The Panthers setting up very well behind the footy. Lewis and Nelson and these older sort of guys just out there marshalling their troops and telling them where to go, where to stand.
Just watching what's going on here. Yep, they have decided to ball it in. Sort of caught the ruckman a bit unaware. Hampel couldn't quite get a hand on it. Worsfold read it well. Gets it over to Kudra. Kudra into an open goal. Not to worry. Not open goal, rather. But
again, you can't let Alec Kudra out the front of the contest unaided like that. Very coach, you send the runner out to say, right, you get goal side of him every time there's a ball up.
So another minor score for the Panthers. Oh, what's going on here? I think... Oh, no,
scored in camp. He ran too far.
Free kick, righto. Okay. Righto, we'll take that one. Apologies. Panthers lead by 7. 11 minutes played. First quarter, Riverland football on 5RM. Demons now trying to work this one forward. There's Maroney. Handball's back in board. Finds Watson. Watson finds Minchella, Patrick, and
that's the kick Berri have been lacking. They've had plenty of ball up towards inside 50 to start the game. Just haven't been able to hit that target. They look okay. They look good across the ground, Berri. Their transition of footy is really good. Much improved.
So Minchella's going to back himself to have a crack at this one. And I don't mind that. He's going to be kicking from all of 45 out on a 40, probably a 45 angle, Doobs, you reckon? Maybe?
Yeah, I'm going to back him in, Lockie.
Minchella. Ball's on its way. It's a good-looking kick.
Just faded late.
Minor score. Demons' first score of the game is a minor one.
As the Panthers playing quickly, Scott gets to the Petch. Petch for the Panthers just goes out wide to that man, Scotty Lewis. Further handball out to the flank and they can run. Over towards Paul, gives it back to Lewis. Lewis on the left foot, kicks down towards centre half forward. Hutchinson contests, couldn't take it. Ball comes on the ground, holds it in. He wants a free kick. They say ball. Umpire says no, going to throw it up.
Right in front of the Panthers coaching box here.
Very open game. Both teams, Lockie.
Yeah, I'm liking it.
Not a lot of ball ups.
1-1-7 leads the Loxton North leads the Demons, just one behind. 12 and a half minutes played first quarter. It is 5RM football thanks to the Riverland Motor Group. Oh, good tap from Sherpig in the ruck, but wrapped up straight away by Rosenzweig. Game back free though. Okay.
Off the ball to Worsfold.
So Worsfold with the free. Kicks it into the attacking 50 for the Panthers. A little bit of a bump out there. Coney with the footy.
Put it
Snap
down.
on goal. And that's a minor score.
Probably lucky not to give the free kick away, Coney, in the push of the contest there, but good enough to get the ball ground level, but misses his opportunity to score a goal.
So a couple of lucky breaks for the Panthers so far this quarter. Seen a couple of behinds there for the Panthers.
Langford plays on for Berri, kicks it out. Good kick, finds Watson. Little handle, now they can run. It's over to Hawkins, good chip kick. Finds his teammate, plays on quickly. Out towards that man, Robertson again, goes back. Oh, nice little kick inside. Over to Safrolides, now the Demons a chance. On the left foot, they need a mark here, and they'll get it. Good play. Plays on quickly. The player there's Penaluna, bumps at the 50. It goes. It just keeps going through. Goal to the Demons. That's a lifter too. Lockie Winnell.
That is a big goal for the Demons. Their first of the game. Just short of 14 minutes played. The captain, Evan Penaluna, former captain, Evan Penaluna puts that one through.
I reckon the last time I set up with you a couple of years ago, he had long hair, didn't he?
Certainly did.
Yeah.
Certainly did. So there you have it. And
the optometrist, they tell me.
Played a lot in defence too. Maybe this is a bit of a new role. Okay. It's a big move for the Demons up forward today.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of a new coach too, I guess, Lockie. You know, they come in and they can change things up a bit. He gets an opportunity. That's a great kick of goal. That's fantastic. So 1-1-7 Berri. Loxton North 1-2-8. Had plenty of opportunities, Loxton North. And Berri go forward and get the goal.
Yes, Lockie Stevens, his opponent this afternoon, Penaluna. So that's going to be a big task for the youngster there.
Sherpig wins the tap for Loxton North. Kudra again comes out the front of the contest, but Berri this time up to it. Acaso comes in, tackles hard. Now they can go through Rosenzweig. Good footy. Rosenzweig said, "You're not getting past me this time, Kudra." And they're going to throw it back up. Umpire McPherson. Sherpig again. Rosenzweig for Berri, picks it up. Couldn't get the clearance. Might get a free kick for too high. Think he will, yes. So he goes back. Riverland Cricket of the Year?
Yeah, a couple of years in a row, yep. Had a season with the Southern Mallee Suns last year, the new look Mallee side. Came back to the Demons. Panthers now managed to get the turnover. There's Kudra with the footy again. Kicks it up to the 50 arc. It's a loose footy. What can the Panthers do with this? Panthers run onto it. They boom it long, and that's going to be out of bounds.
I think he had a bit more time than he actually thought there, Zach Wooldridge. Just threw it on the boot straight away.
It's a big kick.
It was a big kick.
So a no score. 8 plays 7 on the scoreboard this afternoon. It is 5-run football for the Riverland Motor Group.
Hawkins for Berri, takes the kick in from fullback, marks it at halfback, scoreboard side, looks up his options. He's going to kick down the line to the safe one. Scott Lewis is there. He's been taken by Lockie Stevens, goes back with the Shapley. Shapley goes over to Lewis. Scotty Lewis with the big tattoos on both forearms there. He kicks it to the man on the mark. Well done by the Demons. Acaso comes and gives it back to Lewis. Gets tackled again. Goes back to Shapley. Ball going nowhere. This time he just kicks up towards Filkey at centre half forward. Couldn't take it. The Demons. Good play there.
Matthew Benson for the Demons this year. Kick inboard. Finds Josh Nelson for the Panthers. He wastes no time and kicks it into the 50. Great mark from Zach Wooldridge. And he'll go back and have a shot on goal. Going to be kicking from all of 50 out on a slight angle.
Yeah, he looks dangerous, doesn't he? Just floating across there, takes the mark. I think Zach's a guy, Lockie, that might have some aspirants to play football again in Adelaide at some stage.
Certainly was in the West Adelaide system for a few years there.
So he comes in. He's going to kick right from the paint. Good spot for a left footer. Kicks through the ball, and that is going to fade late for a minor score.
Another minor score to the Panthers. They extend their lead out to 2.
139 to 117, but I don't know the inside 50 count, but they would have had double what Berri have had. Just haven't put it on the scoreboard yet.
Demons go the kick out. They try and mark it. They make a bit of a mess of it, though, and the Panthers manage to get their hands on it. It's a loose footy again. Possession starting to be a little bit sloppy from both sides. Ball now up to the far wing. It's a Acaso for the Panthers, but it's 1-on-3. A couple of his Panther teammates manage to get there and help out, and Scott Lewis wastes no time in getting his hands on it. Picks it up, but the umpire's called something. Justin Proud is going to get the free for the Panthers. Just off the cricket pitch, drives into the attacking 50 over the back. There's Kai Filkey. What can he do? The first game of the year.
That's a goal.
Kicks into the goals.
That's good footy. Yeah.
He wastes no opportunity. First A-grade game for the year, and that's a major. And the Panthers take their lead out a little further.
A bit worrying the way they get through traffic, Loxton North to Berri, Lockie.
Certainly quick, moving it fast.
Yeah, interesting.
Demons, there's been some good signs, though.
It's been some really good signs.
The only thing of worry for me, if you're a Demon supporter, it's a lot of the same names getting the footy. Minchella, Rosenzweig, Hawkins. Probably doing a lot of the footy.
Yeah, good point.
I know they're fit, but 4 quarters is a long time in footy.
So Sherpican and Hunyadi in the centre of the ground. They're going to go up and contest the ruck. Hunyadi gets to the Loxton for Berri, pumps it inside 50. Now they're a chance. Kruger. Good mark there for Noah Paul for the Panthers and half back, and he'll play on quickly. Looks for Sherpik. Defensive side centre wing, gets to the ground. Then we're back to Jai Drake. Tackle, that's going to be holding the ball. No, play on, it's a call. Back to Noah Paul. Handballs back to Drake. Drake to Acaso. He'll split over to that man in Lewis. Over to Petch. Give it to your good ball users. They do. And he shanks the kick. There's that commentator's curse again. From Big Mari for Berri. Tries to bustle his way through. Now they can run over to Safralides. Kicks inside. It's going to be Michael Scott.
Oh, no, spills over the back. The Panthers have got the footy here just outside their 50.
Oh.
And Michael Scott will get the free. This is 5am football for the Riverland Motor Group, and you can test drive Australia's #1 Ford Ranger today. You'll find them East Terrace, Loxton.
Michael Scott just chips it across to Sherpik. Judd marks it at centre half back. Could be a good prospect, the young fella. He just chips it further afield. Kudra comes in. They've got to hit him harder than this, Berri. Don't let him get forward of the ball. And he gets through, gives it to Drake, over to Acaso. Acaso again goes back to Shapley. It's like a broken record. He kicks towards Justin Proud at centre half forward. Couldn't take the mark, brings it to the ground. Well done by Benson and Hedges. Matthew Benson, the ex-Loxton Barbara player. But again, Lockie, they fall down here.
There's Penaluna. He got his hands on it, but we're going to get a ball up. What are we, just short of 21 minutes played, first quarter. Riverland football on 5RM. It is the Berri Demons' first home game for the year. They currently trial the Loxton North Panthers. Kicking to the town end. Umpires, Kasolki, seen something. He says play on advantage. Can the Demons get a mark? And that is a mark. Lovely bit of footy there. And that's Dolling.
Josh and Isaac Woolston linked up for the centre of the ground. They gave it to their good ball user again there in Minchella. And he kicks it further afield. A good catch down there.
Yeah, Brad Dolling, that was a great mark. So he's going to go back and have a shot on goal. Pretty important kick for the Demons. Can they close the gap?
Well, he kicked off one, Steph.
That's a minor score. Unfortunate for the Demons there.
You just get the feeling they're going to have to take their chances. They're not going to get a whole lot of football inside there today.
No.
Like clean football, I'm talking.
Yeah, they're going to have to send it up the middle is probably a good way of saying it this afternoon. There's not going to be too much defensive zone structures today.
Lewis plays on, kicks to Michael Scott. Scotty back from a year off. Looks to kick it further afield, goes down the ground to Waldridge. Good play. Zach Waldridge will look, will sum his choices up. Just little left foot kick over to Petch. Dylan Petch started the game very well for the Panthers. Again, goes wide. I'll let you sum that one
Yeah, a bit if it was car racing, you'd say it was a racing incident. Both parties somewhat at fault. Panthers get the free somehow. Down up the far wing. Oh, good mark there from Hampel, the ruckman for the Panthers. He turns and kicks it on quickly, looking for Justin Proud. Punched forward from Safralides from the Demons over the line. And it must be close to quarter time. 22.5 minutes played. First quarter. The Demons trail by 7. It is 5RM football to the Riverland Motor Group. And you can test drive Australia's #1 Ford Ranger today. Riverland Ford, East Terrace, Loxton.
15-8, Loxton North lead. Out of sight, Hampel goes to Acaso. Couldn't take it. Woolston, like his early his first quarter. Talking about Josh Woolston. Looks a lively type. It's in and under there, and they're going to throw it up again. No, they're going to get it out. It's going to be a Lewis for Loxton North. Dishes the handle to Worsfold. Takes receive. Oh, he's found that man Waldridge all by himself. He'll just get the 50 and on the left foot, try and set it up. Kicks towards Coney. Couldn't take it. Now, watch this. It's going to be Coney. He'll kick the goal for sure, won't he? Oh, he's missed it.
I tell you what, Loxton North coach Dave Higgins, he seems a pretty calm and measured sort of coach, but you get a bit frustrated when those ones go either side of a major.
Just having a look at him over there. He's a guy that... He's one of the coaches that likes to stand on the boundary line and coach.
You that approve that all good? Oh, great mark from Minchella for the Demons on the kick out. Can they have one last drive at a goal? Up the boundary line. Back in board. Finds Maroney. He's getting a few touches.
Gives the handball over towards Hawkins. He'll kick it inside 50. Gets a one-on-one contest down there. Ball's going to hit the ground. Pampers at ground level. Going hard through. Oh, is it holding the ball? It is. And that's the intercept man there in Vomar. And that's one way to make him think about it. Tackle him and get him caught holding the ball. Now go back and kick the goal. And send him a message, Lockie. You're not going to sit there and mark the ball all day.
That's Kellen Robertson that's got the kick. So he's going to go back for a goal after the siren. It has sounded. This is a very important kick for the Demons. It is 5 football for the Riverland Motor Group.
He comes in. He gets close to the man on the mark. He kicks long. And they're going to get around him. That's his... I reckon that's his first goal for the Berri Football Club at A-grade level.
That's a major. And there we go. We've got a game on our hands here. We're on. The Panthers lead by 2 at the first change. That's 2 behinds, not 2 goals. Tell you what a game of footy we have here. Trevor Scott back in the Sideline View studio. couple of, you wouldn't say, a couple of shots on goal for the Panthers that you would have thought would have gone through. Ryan Proud, a behind. You also had one from young Coney that was almost a gimme, you'd say, Dupes. But it sees the Panthers in front still by just 2 points here at Riverland Football League headquarters. Have the second quarter about to get underway. The Demons will now be kicking to the river end. No breeze to speak of, I think, out there, Dupes. Sun's still out. Great conditions for footy.
Yep, very much so. So Hampel and Honyardi to start proceedings here in the second quarter. First goal of high importance. Good to see Berri get a couple here. Up they go. Honyardi wins the tap. Waldridge in the middle wins the clearance for the Panthers on the left foot. Kicks up towards centre half forward. Oh, in comes Worsfold at starting on a half forward flank to take the mark. Couldn't take it. And looks like Berri off half back. Look at that. Minchella with speed. Kicks it inside. Oh, good pace. The young player comes out there in Maroney to take the mark at centre half forward. He goes long to the tee for goal. He's got a one-on-one contest. Good play, the Demons. They got the soccer goal. And they're up and about here. Lockie Winnell, Regan Kruger.
The Demons hit the front for the first time today, less than a minute into the second quarter, and we have a game on our hands here at Riverland Football League headquarters.
And can I just say, great signs for the Berri Football Club. Every possession there came out of a guy probably under the age of 20.
Absolutely,
off half back,
yeah.
With the length of the ground. Well done.
Yeah, good call there, Dubes. So it's the Demons that get the first goal in the second quarter. Here at Riverland Football League headquarters. Not quite panic stations just yet for the Panthers, but might have caught them napping a little bit, Dubes.
That's what they wanted. Berri Demons. Loxton North trying to silence the big Berri crowd here, but back in the middle, Honyardi goes. Hampel wins the tap. Kudra forward to the contest. He'll give the handball. No, he'll play on. He'll kick inside. All comes down. Oh, Coney at the back. Picks it up. Snaps goal. No, he's missed.
Oh, that's another behind for the Panthers. Ooh. This could be coming back to bite them a little bit later, Dupes. You hope it doesn't as a coach, but
just a little bit away from the. It just seems to me when they get the ball inside 50, the Panthers, they look a bit more dangerous.
Yeah,
that's the one difference. But saying that, they can't. You can't waste your opportunities. It will come back to bite you.
It is 5am football for McDonald's Renmark, and grab 24 chicken McNuggets, just $9.95 at Macca's. T's and C's applied. You can see the website for details.
Gee, wouldn't that be nice at half time?
Quick little drive up to Renmark, dudes. Got 15 minutes, I think. Ball taking a while to come back in here. They might have actually kicked it to the 5RM car park, just about. Oh no, we have it back. Langford take the kick out. He's just done half a marathon to bring the footy back. Just takes a second. Now he brings it back in. Good kick out. Looks for a target in Brewer. Taps forward. Finds Voigt. Taken to ground. Umpire says it's a Panther free kick here. It is too. So that's Zach Waldridge with the free kick.
He kicked one from here last year in a game. From the exact spot on the left foot. Not going to go this time. We'll just chip inside. And a good lead by Ryan Proud. He'll come out and take the mark. And he'll have a shot for goal for about 40 out, 45-degree angle.
Yep. Just on the town side wing here at Berri, grandstand wing here at Berri. Riverland Football on 5RM. Ryan now on his way in, the number 14 for the Panthers. Won the league goal kicking last year. Can he get one today for the Panthers?
Yeah.
He's done it. And that's through the big sticks. And the Panthers get their first goal of the quarter. And needed it.
Yeah, good start of the game. At the start of the second quarter, both teams taking their opportunities. So Berri 3-2-20, Loxton North 3-5. Well, that make it 23. Just watching the replay on the monitor in front of us there. It didn't deviate that ball at all. It was a good kick for goal.
Yep. I mean, it wouldn't quite be gun barrel straight. A bit of a slice, a bit of a slide. If you're at Live Golf this afternoon, you'd probably describe it like that. Ball back in the centre, underway. Just short of 4 minutes played. Second quarter, Riverland Football on 5RM. The ball heads at clubroom side, but it's the Demons in Minchella that managed to pick it up through Hawkins now into their attacking 50. Oh, this kid's a great mark from Kruger.
He's a star, isn't he?
Got the long sleeves this afternoon too. And to my knowledge, he's going to win the long sleeve medal today because he's the only one out there with it.
He just guarded the space beautifully, held his player out, took the mark. Good reward for some good ball movement again. But Kruger for the Berri Demons. A chance to kick his second for the quarter. He'll come in. He'll kick from about 38 metres. Kicks through the ball. It's sailing right over the goal umpire's head. And that's another one to the young fella. The Berri Demons get their fourth.
That's their fourth goal. They hit the front again by 3 points. We've got a bit of a shootout on today, dudes.
Just going back to the last centre clearance. If you're at the ground, it's interesting to watch. They're running a tag on Kudra now, and Berri will start their next midfielder on the left-hand side of that contest. So they'll try and, in essence, blank Kudra out, and the spare Berri guy will run through the contest and try and get the handball receive. Good coaching from the Berri Footy Club. Really like it.
This matchup of Masutakaso and Woolston's an interesting one, dudes. They've been like magnets this game.
Yeah, a couple of balls going at each other there. But can you see what I mean with Kudra there? Gets the match up, and now they change. Before it was Minchella, now it's going to be Woolston. One will block, the other will go.
That's Minchella and Woolston working that one out, and Minchella was pretty loose then, but the Panthers were able to get the clearance still. Yep, the attacking 50, but it's the veteran in Safralides that tried to drive it out. He gets the free kick for the... Oh, no, umpire says my footy.
Ooh.
Righto. Not sure. Okay. Ball up on the Demons attacking 50 arc, or Panthers attacking 50 arc. Kudra out the back. Can he run into the goals? He shakes one. A wild kick off the boot. And that is a minor score.
Again, you just cannot let him out the front of the clearance. Can't do it.
Too fast, Dupes. The Demons get out of jail again. That's a kick out. Now up to their half-back line, but it's the Panthers that get the intercept. Hampel does a wild kick inboard, and Woolston tries to walk through a wall of Panthers. He's done holding the ball.
You won't get past the big Sud.
No. Probably one of the fittest, strongest guys I think you'll see in Riverland football this season. He kicks into the attacking 50. Ryan Proud taken to ground. He knows what's going on, and he's going to get the free kick here.
It's a good kick to a position that puts the defender under pressure. And Ryan got the one-on-one.
That's Oscar Krieger saying, what did I do wrong? And Ryan Proud's laughing all the way back as he walks over because I'm not saying Ryan Proud might have fell over then, but there could have been an element of it. He gets the free kick anyway.
That's a beautiful kick.
And Ryan Proud kicks the Panthers second of the quarter. The Panthers back in front. Lead changes this afternoon are plenty here at Riverland Football League headquarters. You're looking for someone to break this game open, Dubes, aren't you, at the moment? It's just 1-for-1.
Yeah. Standing in Berri's way at the moment is Kudra. Clearly the best player on the ground for the first quarter and a half. They've just got to limit the amount of football he gets, especially out of that contest I was talking about.
29 plays, 26 on the scoreboard. It is 5RM football for McDonald's Renmark. 24 chicken nuggets for $9.95 at Macca's. T's and C's apply. You can see the website for details. All back in the centre, Dubes. What are we looking matchups-wise?
They're going to go again. Hampel and Honyardi. Waldridge wins the clearance, gets the worst fold. Good hands to Kudra. He's going to try and get through the contest. Just fumbles the ball. Should have taken it. Then gives it up. Gets it back again, though. Gives it over to Waldridge. They can just run through the middle of the ground. Berri, you got to stop this. And they do. That should be a free kick. Yes, free kick to Minchella for being held off the ball. So again, Loxton North dangerous, running out of that clearance.
So free on half-back for Minchella. Patrick takes it wide. Clubroom side. Oh, good mark from the Panthers, though. That's Jai Drake. Kick up the line. Looks for worse fault. One hand, couldn't quite mark it. The Demons managed to get their hands on it. Hawkins drives it up the far wing.
Good kick.
Good mark. And that, trying to work out who that might be in the far distance there, Dubes. Kicks into the attacking 50. Good. They all fly up. Here's Kruger again for the Demons. Can he make it, number 3? He went to pick it up and he fell over the front of it. The Panthers, a couple of handballs. They're trying to work this one out. It's still deep in the Demons attacking 50. But Scott Lewis in the pocket. drives it out. He knows what's going on.
And who's he kick it to? That man, Kudra.
Just hold station for a second and then, lovely handball off to Zach Woodridge. He kicks up the line, but that's out on the full, Dupes. And here's Langford with the Demons. He's going to take the free here. So,
Petaluna.
Just right in front of us here, grandstand wing here at Riverland Football League headquarters, just short of 10 minutes played.
Chips in the big Mari. The big ball kicks long down towards the leading player there. Might have been young Minchella, it was. Going to be picked up now for Berri by Watson. Kicks in board to Loxton. Gives the handball back. Finds Brewer. Brewer has a flying shot, but he misses a lot out of bounds.
Unfortunate. The Demons looking very attacking so far today. They trail by 3. Second quarter, Riverland football on 5RM. Certainly a great day for football.
Noah Paul plays on, goes out to Waldridge. Waldridge in the back pocket, right in front of the scoreboard, plays on to Nelson. First time we've called his name today. Drops what he should have taken, then fumbles it out of bounds. Looks like a bloke that might have ran a marathon last week.
The half variety, he told me.
The half variety.
Down at McLaren Vale, I believe. All the rage these days, marathon Stoops. Everyone's doing them, apparently. So a ball in, grandstand side. It's Hampel. Ball drops short. Minchella, his name again. Now the Demons try to work this one out. There's Brewer getting into the game even more. What can the Demons make from this? There was a Honyadi. Gets a wild kick up to their attacking 50. But it's the Panthers under pressure. They drive it out. Saying that, well intercepted from Penaluna from the Demons. Just takes a second to get up here.
So he's gone back this quarter?
Just a little bit ginger after that little marking contest there. 11 and a half minutes played. Gets told to play on. Kicks up the line, really to no one. The Panthers unable to mark it though. Great bit of work from Watson from the Demons. Still in vicinity of the 50 for the Demons, but Panthers managed to kick this one out. There's Hinyardi, he couldn't mark it. Gets it to Penaluna. Handball back in board to Maroney. What can happen here? He shakes around a couple of Panthers. It's a wobbly old kick into the 50. What can the Demons make from this? There's Kruger. We've seen a bit of magic so far. Can we see it again? Oh, drop short. Demons still hungry for this one. There's Robertson in the goals now.
Plays it out. It's going to be Nelson for Loxton North. That's a better kick. It's going to be a free kick down the field to the Panthers. Just incorrectly disposed of there, Josh. It's going to be Hutchinson with the relieving free kick at half-back. Outer side, right in front of his coaching box.
It's got to be said, the Demons have
and
really...
a 50? No.
Okay.
No, he's going to go back over the mark.
It's got to be said, the Demons have unearthed a couple of guns in the off-season. They're forwards.
Mosquito fleet.
Yeah. Well, we saw a bit of Rory Maroney last year.
Yes.
And he's now, one more season into senior footy. But Kruger and Watson, in particular, so far, this quarter, Dubes.
Yeah, very
real revelations.
Good. Yeah, Jai Drake for the Panthers wins the ball, takes the mark, gets it over to Scott Lewis. Playing the quarterback role for the Panthers. Look at that for a kick. Hits Nelson. He'll relieve the handball to Vomard. Vomard will run through the centre of the Berri Oval up towards that man, Sherpy. Couldn't take it. Brewer coming for Berri. Coughs it back up. Nelson gets a sling tackle. Play on's a call. They keep fighting at it. Berri Demons won't be denied. Atkins goes in hard. So does his teammate there in Marr. And the umpire's going to throw it up. 4-2-26 Berri. Loxton North, 4-5-29. 5RM match of the day.
It is 5RM football for McDonald's Renmark. 24 chicken wing nuggets, $9.95 at Macca's. T's and C's apply. You can see the website for details. So ball up, still on the square. Panthers try to... Oh, he was tackled, taken without the footy. And that was... The Demons get the free here.
Yeah, incorrect disposal. Honyadi plays on quickly. Lewis tries to intercept. Nelson gets the ball. Goes in, gets hit hard by Rosenzweig. They win the ball to Kudra, though. Kudra for the Panthers. Goes down looking towards Waldridge. They just keep kicking the ball together, these two. He gets tackled hard. Good footy on Penaluna. And that's holding the ball. Yes, it is. The North crowd don't like it. But that's a good tackle and well rewarded by the big... You say the ex-Demon skipper?
Yeah. Well,
was a skipper at one stage?
He was last season, yeah. So 14 minutes played. Second quarter Riverland football on 5RM. It's 4 goals apiece each side. However, it's the Panthers with a couple more behinds.
Oh. The big chest mark. Oh.
There's Doling again. We've seen a bit of him so far today. Their disposal into their attacking 50, though, a little bit less than desirable today for the Demons. And the Panthers managed to drive this one out. Lockie Stevens gets it to Acaso. He kicks it long, but it's going to be intercepted from the Demons on half-back. That's Langford now. Just hold station. Small kick inboard. Finds Woolston, Isaac.
Good kick. Opens them up here. They can run now. Honyardi right for the middle of the ground. He'll pump it long. Give it on the ground. Kruger will come out. Watch this over towards that man, Hawkins, and he's kicked a goal!
Demons hit the front again. I tell you what, if you're not at Demonland this afternoon and you're a fan, get on down because this could be a pretty big day.
You know what excites you, Lockie? Just get the ball in there if you're Berri. Get a chaos ball, hit the ground, let the small, let's call them the mosquito fleet. They just go to work at ground level.
And it's got to be said, this is a little bit of Loxton North's approach from last year, where the small forwards, a few of them have moved on to, other clubs or interstate or whatever it might be. But It's a little bit like that. A couple at Wonka.
Yeah. But it's exciting to watch. Get the ball in, let it bounce. At the moment, if you kick it in high, you're just playing the Vomard's hands. So get it in there, get it on the ground, and let your Krugers and your Minchellas and your the little fellas go to work. Free kick in the centre to...
Yeah, I'm liking it. Moroney in the midfield now too. Great to see. No, it's exciting times here at Demonland this afternoon.
Yeah, and a lot of these young guys you've been talking about, Lockie, have come through a very good junior program at this footy club, played in lots of finals, and now have had their 30 or 40 games of A-grade experience.
The ball now into the Demon attacking 50. Can they make something of this? Good.
That's another free kick.
Minchella tried to wrap him up. The Demons are going to get a free here.
Hasn't his quarter been good, Hawkins? Kicks the last goal, lays the big tackle then. Berri 5-2-32, Loxton North 4-5-29. They play on the goals. Hawkins has kicked another one. You are a star. Build him a statue at the front of the Berri gates here. These last 5 minutes have been sensational.
So the Demons now out to a 9-point lead.
A joint captain.
Yes. So the Demons out to a 9-point lead here at Riverland Football League headquarters in Berri. It's a big afternoon, that is for sure.
And that's what you want from your leaders. Stand up in the moments when they need you. It looks like it's going to be a free kick, is it? Back in the centre?
I'm just trying to work out what's going on.
Is the goal allowed?
Just trying to... Oh, it's the 6-6-6 rule they're worried about.
So it's a free kick to North.
Just worrying... Berri's runner's also in the centre square too, which I don't think is supposed to happen.
Get rid of this 6-6 rule. It's the biggest joke in football.
Was it the runner in the 50? Was it the runner in the square for the free kick here?
So Berri obviously have their one warning, which you get, and this is their second infringement. That's how I understand the rule.
Yeah, okay. So that wasn't for the runner? No. And now the Panthers are getting told to play on because they don't know what to do with the footy.
So Shervik will kick it inside. Coney comes out. Jukes extended, takes the
great mark. That could be a contender for the mark of the day.
Plays on from 50, kicks down. Proud comes out. Proud couldn't take it. And Berri in the back pocket through that man Hawkins. He's everywhere. Let's get it out, but only as far as Nelson for the Panthers.
The Demons have lifted a bit this quarter, Dubes. They've gone up a couple of gears. Not sure what Coach Woolston said at quarter time. They all fly up now. Ball now back in the Panthers' attacking end. Kicking to the town side. But the Demons managed to work this one out. A couple of chaos handballs. Heads to the Panthers. Wasn't holding the ball. They get it over there at defensive 50. Can the Panthers hold this? Well, Demons hold this one in. They can't. Umpire Kasolki says, my footy. Ball up on the 50 arc.
Just looking at a score for another ground there. Hopefully Trev will get to that shortly. But Berri just fight hard.
Just shy of 19 minutes played. Second quarter Riverland football. 5 RM from McDonald's. Renmark. 24 chicken nuggets at $9.95. Macca's T's and C's apply.
Kudra tries to get goal side again. Berri are onto that. And good coaching by the Demons. I think at quarter time, it just made that adjustment with Alec Kudra, just on the positioning of their players.
So this is the biggest lead of the game so far today.
Comes out again, and Mosquito Fleet, the first member of it there, Maroney. He's playing further up. Very coached. It's interesting to watch the two coaches box. Both coaches very engaged, prancing up and down the boundary line, Lockie Lockett's.
It's old school footy today. That's what we like here at Riverland Football on 5RM. Got a couple of goal scorers already. No team locking anyone down. We got none of that 90-degree kicks across half-back today, Doobs. I'm liking it. A bit of attacking. We've been starved of it the last couple of years.
It's a bit like watching an under-18s game, isn't it, at the moment?
Yeah,
it's very open.
Yeah, good call.
Yep.
And I mean, judging by some of the ages out there, probably there'd be a few players still eligible to play under 18s.
Yeah, so Lewis wins the kick. He'll get it out the back to Kudra. Again gets forward to the contest. Breaks down, gets the handball over towards Nelson. He'll get towards 50. He'll just try and set up his good mate, Proud. Comes out. Good defensive work there from Krieger. Couldn't spoil it over towards Coney over to Proud. He snaps, and he has kicked a goal, has he? Yes, he has.
So Ryan Proud, he's third of the quarter. And I tell you what a game we have on our hands today. We've got the Demons with the Mosquito Fleet up against Ryan Proud, the veteran, the last year's leading goal scorer for the league. It's an interesting dynamic.
Good goal assist there from young Coney. Stood up in the tackle, got the handball out towards Proud. He finished the work.
6 goals, 2 plays. The Panthers 5-5 this afternoon.
Got a shootout now.
Yep, 39 plays, 35 on the scoreboard.
So back in the centre, it's going to be Sherpick and Hunyadi. Hunyadi wins the clearance, goes to a forward. It's going to be a Castle and Woolston. The two Bulls go hard at it. It's interesting, you do a game at Loxton North, it's usually Worsfold in the clinches. He's playing more of an outside role now with Picasso on the team. So up they go again. Well, we want the free kick, but this time, as soon as you say it, he wins the ball. There's Worsfold. Umpire Linky falls over. He got the hip and shoulder from Benson. They play on the other Demons. They miss the handball. They're going to go back and get it. Josh Woolston wins the footy, kicks up towards centre half forward. Ball's going to bounce. Out they come the Mosquito Fleet again. What are they going to work out? Oh, gets tackled this time in a throw.
That was Robertson there.
Well, he's another member of the Fleet, isn't he?
Yeah. And it's hard to match up when you've got so many similar players, Dupes. And that's what the Panthers are finding this afternoon. You can match up on 1 or 2, no worries. But when you've got 5, gets a little bit compromised.
Justin Proud gets the kick, intercepted by Hunyard. He's had a good half in the ruck for the Demons.
Certainly has. Kicks up the line.
Kicks it off his shin. Scott Lewis will intercept it. Wants the free kick.
Takes the game on.
Holding the ball.
Holding the ball is what the umpire's called. So it'll be the Demons with the free. And that's Bishop. He kicks it up to the centre half forward region. No one can take the mark. And the Robertson for the Demons kicks up to the 50. There's Kruger. Can he mark it? He can't. Maroney's over the back. He gets around 1. He's tackled, gets a handball away. Kruger's still with the free. And he's done it. Robertson slots a major. The youngster for the Demons.
They're like a bunch of mosquitoes at a barbecue.
And another member of the Fleet kicks a goal. I tell you what.
This is exciting to watch.
This is an 8-goal quarter between both teams. And we haven't seen this in quite some time in Riverland football. And I'm loving it this afternoon here. Demons extend the lead.
The best way to explain it, for people that watch a lot of AFL football, it's the way Richmond won their premierships. Just get it forward. Kick it forward. Take the ground. And let your little blokes do the job.
No, it's great to see. And that's what we're loving here at Riverland Football this afternoon. On 5RM, thanks to McDonald's Renmark, 24 chicken McNuggets, $9.95 at Macca's. T's and C's apply.
Do you still do a Young Chargers Award, Lockie?
We do. We certainly do.
Got a few nominations this quarter for it.
I was only just pondering that before. They can all... I think 5 Berri players can split it at this point.
They win the clearance again. But Filkey will come in for Loxton North and try and stop Berri going forward. And umpire will throw it up. 7-2-45 Berri. Loxton North 5-5-35.
It's getting close to half time.
When was the last time Berri would have kicked 45 points in a half of football?
Well, last week's, I'm just going, yeah.
Like, they're turning the scoreboard over. It's impressive. Impressive from their coaching staff.
It's good to see, and I think we're in for a good season of Riverland football, because we saw this last year a bit. A lot of teams, the way they go about it is different, which is what you love to see in Riverland football. You don't have, I guess, 5 copy and pastes. Yeah,
and these two clubs obviously don't play that defensive brand that Barmer and Renmark are so good at playing. So it's an open game, hence the 12 goals in the first half.
And what I saw last week at the Lakeside, I don't know if Renmark are quite the defensive lock-it-down team they were anyway. I think they've mixed it up a little bit this year.
I think you'll find that they've gone to work in the off-season. Filkey from the clearance comes out and he hits Coney at full forward for the Loxton North.
So the Panthers have a chance to secure a late goal here in the first half. 25 and a half minutes played so far. Pretty important kick for the Panthers. Coney with the footy. It's going to be kicking from 35 out. Slide angle. Ball's on the way. He's not real happy. He knew straight away it missed. And that's a minus score for the Panthers.
I don't think you'll mind me saying it, but that's been the one probably setback on Coney during his A-grade career. He just sometimes doesn't convert, Lockie.
It's one of those frightening situations. Kicks a lot of goals you think you shouldn't. Yeah. He shouldn't, and then some of the more easier gimme ones somewhat go missing.
Did kick a goal from that pocket to win us an under-18s grand final just quietly.
So the ball now on the far wing. Umpire says my footy must be getting pretty close to half-time. And saying that, we have had a lot of goals this quarter. So 2 to Kruger for the Demons, and then 2 to Hawkins, 1 to Robertson. For the Panthers, it's 3 to Ryan Proud.
So Berri with the free kick in good field position. They're going to have a chance maybe to get another late goal. 45 to 36, 9-point lead.
So what have we got here?
Goes backwards. Sam Atkins. Now further afield to a big group of players. Worsfold gets tackled.
Taking the ground, umpire says my footy. When you've got an up-and-coming side and you're on the rebuild, if you can go into a game half-time and be up, that's a big deal.
It's a massive tick for them.
And that confidence after half-time, that can be massive. That can win and lose games.
Yeah. And when you're coming off a season like last year, they're just looking for small wins early in the season. And to win a half of footy against a team that played in a preliminary final last year, it's a massive tick for them.
Absolutely. The Demons now still on half-back. Panthers try to work this one out. There it is, half-time. It's the Berri Demons, 7-2-45 to the Loxton North Panthers, 5-6-36. It's been a great half of football so far. Very exciting stuff here at headquarters today. Round 2 Riverland football. Other games underway today. They kick off at 4 p.m. in a twilight time slot. So the only A-grade game on at the moment is this one. And if you're not here, Doobs, well, you're missing out. It's a great afternoon of footy.
Yeah, I've seen a few familiar faces from Waikerie walking around the ground here, Lockie. Obviously having a bit of a look before they're going up to
Renmark.
Yeah.
Speaking of, it is 5am football for McDonald's Renmark. 24 chicken meat nuggets at $9.95 at Macca's. T's and C's apply. You can see the website for details. We better cross back to Trevor Scott in the Sideline View studio. Find out what is making news around the Riverland sporting circles this afternoon. Trevor, what have you got? Just saying that, the Demons run back onto the field. They've gone through the tunnel of the supporters here today, and they're back on the field now, and hopefully that's not a distraction for the boys, and they can manage to get a few more goals on the scoreboard for the coach this afternoon.
Yeah, we spoke in that second quarter about the small wins from a club coming from well back, and it was no dissimilar to Loxton North a couple of years ago. To win a first half of football at home this year, you take that. That's a big tick. That's reward for the hard work they've obviously done in the off-season, and credit to them. Well done.
Absolutely. Just running through some goal scorers quickly this afternoon for the Demons. Shay Hawkins, a couple of absolute ripper captain's goals in that second quarter. Regan Kruger, a couple of other absolute rippers as well. Robertson, he's got 2 today. And Penaluna, probably the odd one out there, because between Robertson, Kruger and Hawkins are part of the mosquito fleet, we've dubbed it this afternoon.
Yeah, just on Penaluna, he's played the one end of the ground for the whole game. He's played centre-half forward in the first quarter, centre-half back in the second. Does he start at centre-half forward again? Yeah,
good point, Dupes, because for the time he's been in the competition, he's very much been a defender.
Yeah.
And I think, don't quote me on this, but he may have been a Team of the Year full-back a couple of times.
Yeah, no, good point.
Or back pocket even, so...
Trev might be able to help us here, but is the Berri Caravan Park on fire?
I think it's a little bit further than that over there. It's a bit of smoke around the place, just watching from a distance here. River Murray this afternoon, still flat as a biscuit, we called it earlier today, Dupes. Haven't seen any...
You've been out fishing?
Not at the moment, no. I think a few people are.
Plenty of cod get caught.
Yeah, okay. Righto. You've heard it here, fishing footy 5RM this afternoon. Umpires wanting to get this one underway. Of course, our other games, the Riverland footy, they are twilight games. They start in 6 minutes' time. Stoops, so we might be able to get a bit of an update as they start in the early part today.
So, yellow Sherons?
Oh, good question, actually, for that one. The lights would be on. You'd have to think they would have to be.
Yeah, you'd think so.
Or do they go the high-vis ones that they seem to use a little bit more, though? So now, not sure. Panthers taking their spot on the field. The Demons still having their final message. For the Demons, this is a big one. You can't downplay this. This could be a season-defining game today for the Demons. If they're able to get up and get this win today, it could set them on the path for a couple more, and who knows, maybe finals aren't out of the question.
Well, we spoke off air. They've got 44 points now. If they can, conjure another 6-7 goals up, they're in the finish of this game. So the Panthers, early in that the first quarter, to wasted opportunities. Will it come back to bite them? 44-37, probably at the moment, line ball game.
You'd have to think so. What do the Panthers do for this mosquito fleet, Dubes? This would be a concern, I would have thought.
It looks like Petch is going to go backwards, which is a bit of a movement. Scott's gone back. Shapley's gone back. So I'm talking deep. So they obviously, it has worried the coaches there, and they've gone to work on that. So
Vomad's taken Woolston. Just looking up there as well. Shapley has taken Kruger. Ball back in the centre. We are underway. Third quarter, Riverland football on 5RM this afternoon. Thanks to McDonald's Renmark. It's the Panthers that get the first clearance. They drive it up to the river end. Over the back, Justin Proud couldn't get it. The Demons get a couple of quick handballs through Langford, and they drive it wide. Let's get under that side. Nope, no one could. Joel Worsfold picked up the crumbs. His handball was smothered. The Panthers still trying to work this one forward. Managed to get up to... but a big mark there from the Demon in Benson.
Kicks up towards centre half forward. It's going to be pulled for Loxton North, intercepting. Ball's on the ground. He gets picked up. Oh, it might be Minchella in there, is it? Or might be one of the other smaller guys.
Yeah, it's Minchella.
Yeah. Minchella and Kudra. Good matchup. On Yardy with the tap, puts it out in front. Minchella will go. So will Worsfold. Minchella gets to the bottom of the pack. Ball gets held in, tackles. We'll do it all again.
I tell you what, there's a couple of Demon players here that have got a couple of extra steps on some Panthers this afternoon. They've got them for pace in some elements. There's a couple of quick Demons out there, that's a given. And Yardy doing a pretty good job in the ruck too, but it's the Panthers that get the clearance, and here's Kudra through the middle, has a bounce, has a second. Gets around the Demon opponent. Can he go a third? Run down.
Great tackle.
Holding the ball. And that is a great bit of play there from Brewer.
Yeah, I've got a new favourite player in the comp. Brewer with the blue boots.
He's getting into the game this afternoon. Getting told to play on. Centre half back for the Demons. What's he going to do? He takes it towards the clubroom side. Henyardi was the target. Tap forward. Manages to get a second bite at it. They're working hard in there. We got Robertson. Another one of the Mosquito fleet. But here's Woolston off the deck. What can he do? Sorry, no, that was Atkins. Brings it up to half forward. Oh, Demons unable to mark it. Oh, shakes the tackle. Kick into the goals. Is that one going to go home? No.
They just look so dangerous when they get the ball inside at the moment, Berri.
Kruger was wanting it. I reckon that was Dolling there that had the mark on half forward. He did a pretty good job to manage to get that one towards the goals, by the way.
So Michael Scott to take the relieving kick in. He'll play on. He'll just chip forward. Find Drake. Jai Drake. He'll go across the ground. Look for Shapley. Shapley will mark. He'll play on quickly. Get another little kick over towards Nelson. Just trying to keep possession of the footy of the Panthers as they work themselves up towards Ryan Proud. Went the chest mark, couldn't take it. Penaluna for Berri will win it back. Has to go down the line. Ball will go out of bounds. They're going to throw it in. So it's 44 Berri. Loxton North 37. Bit of a subdued start at the third quarter, Lockie, but we've got a game on our hands.
Certainly do. It is 5-round football from McDonald's Renmark. 24 chicken nuggets, $9.95 at Macca's. T's and C's apply. You can see the website for details. Ball in. Umpire just saying, come in a couple of steps, lad, and we'll get this one underway. Hampel taps forward, finds a Lewis. Drake was the target. He missed it, but managed to get a second bite at it. Gets to Worsfold. Worsfold tried to shake the tackle. That is holding the ball every day of the week, and that's Brewer again.
Oh, Lockie, two great tackle holding the balls for Brewer to start the quarter. That's the leadership. Out they go. Over towards their captain. In Hawkins. Kicks up towards full forward, and out he comes. Rory Maroney. Whisking around like that little mosquito. We're going to harp on it, but... It's such a unique forward line.
He was in the middle. He's been in the middle, in and out today. Rory Maroney, you'd have to... I've seen him kick some long goals too. This could be on. He's going to be kicking from all of 50 out, 45-degree angle. Can the young Demon extend the lead this afternoon? On for the first goal of the third quarter. Ball on the way. Has it got the carry? It was punched over the line for a minor score. So the Demons extend their lead back out to 9.
So Dylan Petch for the Panthers will play on out of the goal square. He's signalled he's going to go long, and that's what he does. Comes out towards Big Voigt there for Berri. He's going to be holding Wooldridge. Would get the free kick. Now this is a man that can win the game for his club. Zach Wooldridge, the ex-West Adelaide boy. But Berri just shut the exits down. Good work. Has to play on quickly. Kicks up towards centre wing.
Proud.
Justin Prout couldn't get it. Well done by Worsfold. Out towards Filkey. Now the Panthers run. It's a kick inside. Coney comes out and takes the mark on the chest. Has Kudra out the back. Off to the races he's going to go. And just like a Goodwood winner down at Morphettville, but no, it's going to bounce the wrong way.
Yeah, that's done the flipper or the wrong end, the doozer, or whatever you want to say, and it went. Kudra had him in all sorts. He couldn't get it. The Demons tackle, that's going to be too high. That's a sling tackle. Yeah, you can't lift them up and do that. That's a free kick every day of the week, Doobs. The Demons are going to get the free. Your man, Brewer.
I tell you, they found a player and
he's hard at it.
Oh, Punky Brewer.
Well, I hope we are saying his name right this afternoon. He takes the ball, clubroom side. Looks for it. They all fly up. No one able to mark it. Taken to ground. Panthers bench screaming, holding the ball. Oh, they're going to get the free here. So that'll be Nelson, former captain. The Panthers now. What do you call it? Yeah, once a captain's done their stint and they sort of step back to the golden years, you'd almost say, wouldn't you, Doobs?
Worsfold punches it up. Coney will mark it out the back.
And
plays on, goal.
Goes into the goals. And that's the Panthers first for the quarter.
Oh, no. It's a free kick to Berri off the ball.
Oh, I tell you what, the Panthers aren't getting much luck in front of goals today, are they? So no score it is. The Demons bring that out, and that's going to be...
And 50.
That's going to be too high. That's a 50.
That's got to be 50 metres. No, it's not.
No, okay. Righto. Woolston now with the mark. So, attempt of a spoil there from Nelson from the Panthers. Takes the ball wide, Woolston. That's out in the full. It's starting to lift a bit, this game. 45 plays 38 on the scoreboard. It is thanks to McDonald's Renmark. 5RM football.
Dylan Petch for the Panthers. He's going to send his team inside 50. Looks for a target. Intercept mark. And the big fella's done a good job on the ruck today. No, it's not. It's actually your man, Penaluna, back there.
Penaluna driving the ball out.
Oh, he's my man.
Brewer stepping it up again.
Oh.
It's going to be hard to pick best players for Berri because a lot of them have had some really good quarters.
I'll tell you, if you like the guys with the tough stuff, get along to watch Brewer play. As he plays on, gets the kick down to Minchella, who's been very good as well. Had a season at Yadunda last year. Plays in the Hawkins. Hawkins, one of the dual captains of the Berri Demons. Tries to sum it up. He decides to kick now out towards Safralides, who's gone forward. Threw his hands out the back. Mosquito Fleet put this one down. A la Eddie Betts. Maroney, handball over the top. That man, he's dropped it. He should have taken him. Still kick the goal, though, surely.
That's Robertson.
And Robertson kicks the goal.
Cohen Robinson, one of the stars of today.
And right now, it's fair to say, Loxton North have no idea how to control this small Berri forward line.
Well, we saw three of them then all link up pretty much for a goal. Maroney, Robinson, and Kruger was in the mix as well there just before.
And Kruger Maroney being unselfish, probably could have run in and kicked the goal himself. Brought his teammate into it. Fantastic.
Now, it is exciting to see if you're a Demons supporter. I tell you what, it's time to support your club here because Demons could be on for win number 1 in 2024.
Did there been a game last year?
No wins last year. Ball back in the centre. 7 minutes, 45 seconds gone. Third quarter Riverland football on 5RM. The Panthers need something. 51 plays 37 on the scoreboard.
Big Yardy, and he's done a good job in the ruck. He's going to go again, but it's going to be Hampel to win the tap. Blows the whistle. Advantage paid over the Worsfold. He'll line up from 50. Kicks long. Shepherd in the goal square. He'll bounce through. No, touched on the line.
If we saw the flipper and Rongan before, that was the Zuma, whatever you want to call it, because that one didn't bounce through the goals either.
Brewer again. Dion Brewer kicks up towards centre wing. Good done there. Minchella again. He's had a good game. Hamill's out towards Hawkins. On the right foot, kicks up. Looks for Safralides. Couldn't take it. At ground level, they're going to win it again.
Oh, unfortunate there for Cohen Robinson. He got the handball to him. Rocking the mullet this afternoon too. You know what's exciting if you're a Demon supporter? They're having fun and they're playing for each other. You can see that out there. There's a bit of feeling out there.
Bit of Harlan Globetrotters in their forward line, isn't there? And it's exciting for them.
So a ball in, half forward for the Demons. Another goal now would be very handy. Joel Worsfold for the Panthers gets the clearance, gets it to Justin Proud. He kicks up small, finds Wooldridge. He goes on the switch and drives it inboard. Sees Lloyd in the cricket pitch, centre circle. He takes it wider. For a teammate, manages to find
Young Hutchinson.
He drives it up into the attacking 50, looks for Ryan Proud. He wasn't able to mark it. Umpire says play on. Masuda Carso does the tackle on Atkins, but umpire says my football.
What do you reckon he bench presses him, Masuda?
Oh, he's solid. He's solid. So ball up. Justin Proud takes the ruck work, taps backwards, finds Akaso. He got a handball out. Gets it out to the 34 of Filkey, but he was tackled, taken to ground and holding the ball.
Yeah, took the tackler on, got tackled. Had the prior, holding the ball every day of the week.
Yeah, 10 minutes gone. Third quarter Riverland football on 5RM for McDonald's Renmark.
Kicks out towards Hawkins. Hawkins and Drake. Drake will mark the ball for Loxton North. He'll play on. Chips inside. Has a spare player in Wooldridge. And Wooldridge right underneath the scoreboard, which reads Loxton 8-350. Berri 8-351. Loxton North 5-8-38. And Zach Wooldridge, the leader of this team, Lockie, he needs to go back and kick this goal.
Yeah, this is a big kick. In the second stanza of this third quarter, the Panthers trail 51-38. They cannot let the Demons get away because I don't think the Panthers have got the answers for the Mosquito Fleet.
In he comes, Wooldridge. That's a beautiful long-range goal. That's a beautiful kick of the football.
He silences the critics, and the Panthers are back in the hunt. They still trail, but we've got a game on our hands here this afternoon at Riverland Football League headquarters at Berri. Great goal from the Panthers in Zach Woolridge. Two very different avenues to goal this afternoon. The Panthers, a lot of set shots, traditional. The Demons on the hand, that crazy ball approach, we'll call it this afternoon, and the combined with the Mosquito fleet.
Mosquitoes.
Goals are plenty. It's exciting to watch.
The important goal to Loxton North, just keeping him around that one sort of kick game. We know last week Berri went out of the game in the second half. So Loxton North will win the clearance. It's Carso to Sherpig. Kicks inside. Intercept mark, though, by Benson for Berri. And he'll look up and try and get his team on the roll again. He plays on the left foot, chips it across to Isaac Woolston. Sporting the headband. Woolston will look up.
And if you are wondering, Benson, yes, the former Loxton Tiger, Barbara Monash Roo.
What if he might suit up for Renmark and Waikerie in the next couple of years?
He'll do the lot. He had a couple of years out of the game. It's a pretty fit character, though.
Oh, Dylan Petch fires for the mark, couldn't take it. On ground level, Sherpig goes in there, tackles, wants holding the ball. Kasolki waltzes in and says, I'm going to throw it up. The Berri player there, Nathan Woolston.
There we got Hanyadi doing the ruck work, taps it inboard, finds Hawkins. He manages to get the clearance, kicks it up to half forward. Under it is Peter Safralides. He takes the mark. He bombs it into the attacking 50. Looking for a target. No one able to mark it, but there's a few Demons that are hungry for the footy. This ball still in the contest there. Umpire says, my ball will get a ball up. 35 out, Demons go. Ball in the air. Sherpig is the one that does the ruck work for the Panthers, but it's found its way out to Robertson. Now Isaac Woolston drives it back inboard, looking for Minchella, but there was Hakaso driving through that wall and dives on it. Minchella would nearly had a hand on that one too, and if he just could have kept it in front, probably could have driven it to the pocket and slotted that one.
Yeah, up they go. Top of the goal square for Berri. Isaac Woolston jumps early. He's going to infringe. Free kick to Judd Sherpig in the ruck.
So you'll get a free in their defensive goal square.
He's just going to plump it out wide down the line. Plays on. Just kicks the numbers. Well done by Vic Waldridge there. Takes the mark for Loxton North. He'll look up. He wants a lead forward. Goes towards Justin Proud. He'll take the mark. He'll look up. This is where it's been breaking down. It's getting play between the arcs here at the moment. Berri will intercept and Penaluna. He'll win it and he pulls off the dangerous kick but finds Minchella. Paddy Minchella, the goal kicker from Udunda. Plays on. Out of side. Looks at there for Rosenzweig. Ball's on the ground. Now go to the races of Demons again. That's number 4. He's kicked his 4th. And this kid, Robertson, he's on fire.
It's an exciting afternoon for the Demons. They extend the lead even more, out to 20 points. Sorry, my apologies there. Out to 14 points this afternoon.
They haven't got an answer for the kid. He's electric.
He's bounced over the back. Yeah, too fast. I think that's the answer. Too quick.
It's simple footy. They're just very looking to get it into a contest, bring it to the ground, and just let their small guys do the work at ground level.
I'm looking at the Panthers that are out there and thinking of possible matchups, and I'm thinking, although he's played most of his career in the forward lines, I'm thinking Kai Filkey is probably, to catch one, you've got to know one type attitude. Maybe he's the man that they get to line up on him.
Coney, throw him back, get some speed down there. At the moment, it's a Berri football game.
Cohen Robertson, no answers this afternoon, and he's, as you said, Doobs, 4 goals. Back in the centre, Scott Lewis, the Sandford Premiership player from Woodville West Torrens, running through the centre. He's taken the game on and says, I'm back in the centre, boys.
Did Robertson play last week? Is he on debut?
No, you did play last week, I believe. Yep.
There you go, Sherpig again. Wins the tap, but Berri win the clearances. Brewer, he's brought his own footy today. Pumps it up there towards Rosenzweig. The ball's on the ground again. Safra leading's not your on-ground sort of player. Wants the free kick. Rosenzweig barrows in. The Panthers win the ball. And well done there by Paul. Brings it out towards that man Lloyd. Not Matthew Lloyd, but Jacko Lloyd gets it over towards Michael Scott. He can run now. He gets a lead from Wooldridge. Goes further afield looking for Justin Proud. Arms went up. Berri win it at ground level. Langford, the joint skipper, kicks towards centre half forward. Has that man Brewer out there again?
Oh, he
dropped what he should have taken.
It.
Maybe a free kick.
And that was Voigt that dived on it there, I believe.
Holding the ball, yeah.
Nathan. So a free on a half-back for the Panthers. It's Scott Lewis with the footy. Small kick up the line, finds Nelson. He brings it grandstand side, but it's a wobbly old kick. Panthers managed to get their hands on it somehow. Back to Lloyd, inboard, finds Filkey. What can Kai do with the footy? His first game for the season. Takes it up to the top of the 50. It's a wobbly kick. Coney manages to shake his opponent. Gets it over to Kudra. Kudra pauses, then goes back inboard. Kicks it up to the square. Ryan Proud's underneath it. Over the back. There's Wooldridge in there. That's Zach. He has a wild kick. He's goal. He's kicked it. The Panthers respond. Back to 7 points. That's the margin here this afternoon. We've got a game on our hands here today. Panthers back in town. They respond. 2 goals apiece this quarter. It's certainly a game, isn't it? Very exciting. 5am football for McDonald's Redmark. 24 chicken meat nuggets, $9.95 at Macca's. T's and C's apply. You can see the website for details. Just over 17 minutes gone, third quarter. Doobs, I don't know what's going to go on from here, but what we can say so far, this has been a very exciting game of football.
Yeah, it has. It has. Which way will it go? It's
could be a pretty important sort of 6-7 minutes of footy here. The dying seconds of the third quarter.
Oh, Carso free kick being held on to. The centre.
You can see that desperation and hunger ramping up both sides now.
You can. Nelson kicks it inside. Wooldridge lost his mark. Benson comes out. On the left foot. Over towards this man again. Hawkins. He's going to try and pull the death kick. No, gets around Joel. Now gets the handball. Over towards that man Moroney. Play on advantage. Kicks downfield. Good intercept mark by Shapley.
And there's Minchella with the pinch the footy out the back.
And that'll be 50 metres. Yeah, umpire paid the mark. Minchella's he's kicked the goal from outside 50, mind you. So it's going to be a 50-metre penalty to North.
You know what, though? You're Patrick Minchella there. You've had your hands on the footy just as much. You've heard the whistle. You're not looking at the umpire. You're going for goals.
I'll tell you what, that's a big 50 too. He's gone from one arc to the other. That's close to 90 metres.
I think Patrick's just said to the umpire, sorry, mate, I thought that was marked for me. All right, my bad. Ball on its way back now.
So Angus Shapley, he's got a chance now to have a shot for goal.
So he's had a mark on half back and now he's getting a free kick inside the 50, if attacking 50.
He doesn't look confident, but he's going to... Umpire brings him around. Gets a lead from Wooldridge. He goes short. It's a good kick towards Filkey. Oh, he had his arms chopped. Play on's a call. Unlucky there, young Filkey. And Loxton North will get a free kick to Scotty Lewis. 45 out straight in front. And put this one down in your books, guys. He won't miss from here.
So Scott Lewis to get the margin back to single digits even more. What can happen here? Kicking to the river end.
Big Scotty comes in. Crosses the painter 50. Winds that big left boot up. And goes whack. It's going. It's gone. Scott Lewis gets the goal for Loxton North. They go along now to 8-8. That's 50. I've got 8-8, 56. You've got something different. Berri 10-3, 63. But we've got a game of football.
Certainly do. Just got to check a couple of things here, but certainly a game on our hands here at Demonland this afternoon. It might be 58, 56 apiece. We could have 9 goals for the Demons here, Doobs. I'm not sure. That could be what we might have. I think it could be a point the difference.
Right.
So
I think you're right.
We'll roll with that. 57 plays 56 on the scoreboard because I was looking through my goal scorers and I didn't have a 10th for Berri there. I've only got the 9.
Same.
And for Loxton North, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I've got
7,
8 for North.
Yeah, I've got 8 too. Yep, all right. We'll call that even. That's 3 off the over, 1 to the bowler, and ball up in the centre, and it's headed its way back to the Panthers' end, but it's the Demons that get the 3.5 back. Over 21 minutes played. It's Minchella who gets the footy in the square. He takes it up to the pocket, looking for his teammate in Kruger. Kruger into the goal. He's missed. That's a heartbreaking miss.
I think he's going to get a free kick.
Oh, here we go.
Disposed of illegally after he kicked the ball.
So, Regan Kruger with the free in the forward pocket. This could be a big kick now. So you don't get the behind there, do you?
No, you don't.
So
I wonder if you can opt for it.
Well, I was wondering that.
Like get a close game. I want to take the point. We're a point up.
So if he misses the lot here,
you
don't get anything.
Yeah,
that's a bit of it.
Do you think he's got the tricks, the AFL trick here, to wheel around on the left and snap it over his shoulder?
I think he does. The Panthers have sort of got a bit closer to him. The umpires have said you can't get any closer.
He goes the check side punt. And he's drilled it. And he pumps the ladies' crowd. 10's up.
And there it is. There's the 10th goal for the Demons. 10-3-63 to Loxton North. 8-8-56.
That's his third?
Let me just double check here for Kruger. Yep, 3 goals to Kruger. It's a goal fest this afternoon here at headquarters. It's an old-fashioned shootout.
And the old techno music pumps up for the ladies' day. 10, they're up and about here now.
Good crowd here at Berri this afternoon. It is 5RM football for McDonald's, Renmark.
You wouldn't hear this sort of music on 5RM, Lockie?
No, definitely not.
You have to turn over to the sister station for that one.
No, it's it's not Queen or Fleetwood Mac, so we'll leave it at that this afternoon. Ball back in the setup. Can the Demons get another one here? They find Hawkins out on the wing. He just holds station, decides to go back inboard, kicks it up the line, ball over the back. There's Robinson. The Mosquito fleet engaged once again. Panthers trying to drive this one out. Oh, Nelson somehow gets his hands on the footy on the back flank. He managed a couple of bites at it. Small kick up the line, looks for Akaso, but it misses. And the Demons have got their hands on it again. This has been a quarter for Berri. Out of bounds. No, that's still inboard. Here he is.
Put it down.
Kruger, kick on goal. Is it going to go? It's a minor score. There it is. What a game of footy we have on our hands this afternoon.
Bit of work on ground balls out at Panther Park this week coming up on suggested training, Lockie. They're getting killed in that department at the moment.
Certainly are.
It's going to be Scott. I was going to say Scott Lewis, but it's Michael Scott. The man that's got 2 first names. Kicks it out wide towards Noah Paul. Noah Paul in the back pocket. Been good today. Just kicks down towards Sherpig. Contest picked up from that man again. Maroney just puts the jukes on, kicks over his shoulder. Contest up. It's a mark to that man, Kruger. He can't do anything wrong.
He's got the long sleeves on. And you only wear the long sleeves if you want the supporters to know who you are, Doobs.
He's electric.
But when you do that, you've got to have the skills to back it up, and he's got the skills to back up the sleeves.
A really good overhead mark for a guy of his stature.
So, Regan Kruger.
In he comes. He has a 3 at his Kruger. He's going to be kicking from about 30. Just off centre, kicks through the ball, doesn't like it off the boot, goes wide, and he just scrapes in for a minor score.
They extend the lead out. My calculations have it at 10-5-65 to the Panthers 8-8-56. We will seek some clarification on that at 3/4 time, which is rapidly approaching. 25 minutes gone, 3rd quarter. Riverland football, 5RM for McDonald's, Renmark, 24, Chicken Nuggets, $9.95 at Macca's, T's and C's apply.
Scotty Lewis just goes bang out towards pack of players again. It's a mark to the Panthers. It's going to be Vomar. Need to get him into the game. The skipper just chips it a little bit further forward. Gives it back to Scotty Lewis, the South Australian National Football League Life member. He'll wheel it up. He uses the ball well. He kicks in to find Worsfold. Starting to get his hands on the ball in this quarter has Joel. Is it Loxton North's turn for a bit of momentum forward? He kicks further afield. Looks for Waldridge. Couldn't take the mark. Penaluna up to the task. Kudra gets goal side again. They get the ball forward. They're a chance here. Picked up by Carso. Ducks taken high. Umpire McPherson said, "You're not going to sell that one to me, Sud. You ducked on that one. Throw it up."
Yeah, 26 minutes gone, third quarter. We've had a lot of goals, though, so this quarter could go for a bit longer yet. Ball up in the Panthers attacking 50. Can they make something out of this? Ball taken to ground, and we'll get into the ball up. Smart from the Demons here. You want to get as much time out of this game as you can now.
If they can kick 85 points today, Berri, they'll win.
There's Rosenzweig out of the clearance for Berri. Drives it long to the far wing, but finds the Panthers.
And that's starting in a bit of ascendancy across half-back for Panthers.
Was Vomard there, the number 7. Good mark.
Towards Lockie Stevens.
Just hold station for a second, then props and kicks to the top of the 50 arc. No one able to mark it. And once again, the Demon defenders, with a couple of frantic handballs, clear it out. But finds the Panthers in Vomard. Vomard takes it wide. Out to Shapley. He's got to run and take this game on. There's not much time left in this quarter. 27 minutes gone. 5-hour football for McDonald's Renmark.
No.
Up the line. Oh, here is Kudra for the Panthers. Deep into the 50. It's a wobbly kick towards the goals. Will this one roll in? It's a foot race. Lloyd was there. He couldn't get his hands on it.
I don't want to be too hard on him. That's totally the wrong option. The check side on the run from 60. Look in the corridor. Had the numbers. Didn't hit them up. That might be hard on the kid.
Yeah, some tired bodies out there, Doobs.
Up they go again. Oh, a few guys start to play for 3 kicks now. Siren will go. 3/4 time. Berri 11-4, 71. Loxton North. Lockie, we got.
With my calculations,
8-8.
I've got 8-8-56 for the Panthers, and I've got the Demons at 10-5-65. But we'll do some sums on this. We'll get some clarification on what is going on here at Demonland this afternoon. But regardless of what the finer details of the score is, we are on for a ripping fourth quarter here at Riverland Football League headquarters. Better find out what's happening in the Sideline View studio at 5RM. Trevor Scott, back to you.
It's a good game of footy, and I'll tell you what, whatever you spoke about to the Berri coach this morning, he's very and truly got this club up and going, mate. It's exciting to see. Yeah. Yep.
Loxton North taking their time, very structured in the message there. Nothing too frantic, not too much emotion, just, I guess, sticking to the formula if you want to roll with that. But Berri, on the other hand, they're up and about, Zoobs. This is their win today, and you can feel it out there.
What would it mean to the town of Berri, guys? Like, it's been a long 12 months. Yeah. Yeah, and I guess, the message from the coach would have been, look, we've done it for 3 quarters. It doesn't mean anything if we lose the match. So get the job done, get some early goals here, and see if they can get them over the line. Big crowd there at the North Huddle, though, Lockie.
Yes, certainly was. A lot of supporters making the trek across from the grandstand side as well. Just get my way back up to the top of the grandstand here at Berri, and a lot of people here today, and I did notice, though, I know it is Ladies' Day here. Not too many from the marquee made it out to the huddle. They didn't seem to worry about it too much. But back underway now, and fourth quarter nearly here, Dupes.
Yeah, we're playing for keeps here now. 56, 56, 10-point lead to Berri. Can they finish the job? Honyadi goes up. He wins the tap. Kudra wins the clearance, though, for the Panthers. Kicks up towards half forward. Hutchinson's gone forward. He's taken the mark at centre half forward. Looks inside. It's a good kick, and it's a mark to Beaumart's gone. No, it's Waldridge.
Yeah. He's back. Yeah, a lot of supporters around the North Huddle, Dupes. Good point there. Berri, on the other hand, they were. You could sense it. When you're around those sort of things at 3/4 time, when a team's on and they haven't had a win for a couple of years. Yeah. This is their first fair income chance in probably a long time. Today could be the day. Saying that, we got Panthers going back for a goal now.
Waldridge on the left foot. He won't miss that. That's a goal at 4 points. 4 points is the lead now to Berri. Start of the last quarter.
I'll tell you what, there we go. We've got a game on our hands here today at Loxton North. Berri rather, between Berri and Loxton North. 4 points the difference. Wow.
Good. Is it too early to talk a draw? we had one Anzac Day in the AFL.
We certainly haven't had one of those in Riverland football for quite some time. Yeah, it'll be a few years since we've had a draw.
There was a year we had 2 drawn finals, the Saturday and Sunday, back to back. Yeah.
Yes, I remember that. And the overtime and the controversy that ensued after. Is there overtime in overtime, Dupes?
Ooh.
Time on in overtime. That was the big question of the day. I remember that.
So back in the centre, first goal to Loxton North, very early in the term. That's what their coach would have asked for, 4-point lead. Up they go again. Big Hamper wins the tap. Kudra gets goal side. Minichella comes in the tackle. That's been a good contest since half-time. Umpire's going to throw it up. Is he the man, Kudra, that can win them a game?
Oh, definitely.
He looks the most dangerous player on the ground.
We saw him that first 10 minutes of the first quarter. He was, I guess, let loose. He's been held pretty closely since. There's been patches, but certainly could break the shackles at any point.
Hample gets a little clearance. Hutchinson's had a couple of touches early for the Panthers. Go on the half forward. Needs to pick it up. Fumbles. Then gets tackled. Punches the ball out. Hawkins for Berri will go back at half back. Needs to find an exit kick. Goes down the line. Beaumont for the Panthers will come across. Get out of my way. Takes the ball. Throw it up, umpire.
So did we get the final calculation on that score update at three-quarter time? Is the scoreboard true and correct?
Is correct.
All right, thank you.
Saw the umpires do the old flag signal to the boys.
Right. So we've got 10-6 against 9-8 here at 5RM football this afternoon. 66 plays, 62 on the scoreboard. It's 5RM football for the Riverland Motor Group and the Kia Sorrento, Kia's most awarded SUV yet. Here he is, your man again, Doobs, Brewer.
You know much about him?
No. Blue boots, it's the first thing you pointed out to me, too. Hard at it.
Oh, very much so.
Not what you'd call a solid fella by any stretch, but certainly not holding anything back.
It's going to be Hample in the middle of the ground, bustles his way through, but Berri will win the clearance. There they go. They find that man Brewer. He has a bit of space to move, looks up, wants to lead forward, goes towards that man Kruger. He won't quite get to him. They all stop. Ball's on the ground. This is where they're dangerous. He's been tripped. It's going to be a free kick to that man Kruger.
Kruger.
He plays on quickly. Holds him up. Hits Isaac Woolston. No, play on. Oh, Loxton North survive. And they come out and Brewer marks it, though, to win the football back.
I tell you what, we're going to be doing 3-2-1 a little bit later today, but I think his name could feature prominently.
Oh, he just kicks it now, gets told to play on. Players will fly. Comes to the ground level. No one's really going in. Worsfold goes in, gets to the Shapley. Loxton North want the ball a bit more at the moment. They get it out towards that man, Drake. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be a game of moments in this last quarter.
It certainly is. Look, just over 3 minutes gone. Fourth quarter Riverland football on 5RM for the Riverland Motor Group and the Kia Sorrento. Ball in. Grandstand side. Hunyadi does the ruck work for Berri. A bit of a quiet achiever today, but certainly held his own. Kudra got the ball forward, but was tackled. But now it's Minchella with the footy, and he's being called a throw.
That was like a rugby pass.
Yeah. and yeah, umpire Linky was blindsided to that too. So a good call, good pickup.
Kudra for the Panthers, just pumps it down the line, wants Waldridge to fly, sticks the Jukes up. Oh, that's a mark, is it? No, it's still in. Over to Worsfold, has Justin Proud in a paddock by himself. Needs to pick it up cleanly. Looks inboard, wants Coney. Well done by the Berri defender, but drops the mark. And now...
got Coney in there, you got Filkey in there for the Panthers. Justin Proud, good kick up forward, but he just looking for that big target. Takes a tap unopposed. Here's Filkey, kick from the contest, that's through.
Oh, they've hit the front.
Panthers are back in town. And they've got a little bit of crazy ball of their own this afternoon.
Filkey, again, in the right place. Opportunist goal.
Second goal for the day for Kai Filkey, the number 34.
Now the challenge has been thrown to Berri. You know, when you've been in the position where you haven't won a lot, you've had a good game, but then you get headed early in the last quarter. What do you do, Lockie? Do you stand up now, or does it go the other way where they kick 3 or 4 unanswered Loxton North?
And this is what you see a lot with teams that are on the up and young sides. They can be in game. It's that cliche saying, you need to know how to win a game.
Yeah. Yep.
And when you haven't won a game for a while, it can be difficult. And this is what we might see here. If you're a Demon supporter, you don't want to see it here. You need those senior guys to step up and tell these young lads what's going on.
So Loxton North by 2 points. Is that scoreboard correct?
Berri
go forward. We'll hang with that. It goes down towards that man Bishop. Couldn't take it. With them by Lockie Stevens. Goes up towards... Oh, they're playing on now. They've been instructed to move. Drake gets to the Kudra. Kudra's just going to run. Hunyadi, he chases after him over to Justin Proud. They're lining up. They kick the space. They will fly. Coney takes the mark for Loxton North.
And that could be the mark of the day for Caleb Coney from the Loxton North Panthers.
He spoke about his finishing earlier on. He'd like nothing better now than to go back and sink this goal.
Yep, I think there is 10 goals to the Panthers here, Doobs. Just doing my quick sums.
So Loxton North by 2 points. Coney lining up, 30 out, 45-degree angle. Should be kicking this goal. Comes in and extends the lead to 8 points. And he likes it.
He's up and about. The Panthers are happy. They've been trailing for the best part of half of a game of football. Now they're back. 2 kicks the difference.
Did it last week against Waikerie, trailed at three-quarter time, and then overran the Magpies?
Yep. And maybe this is the Panther way in 2024.
Maybe a big fitness base.
Could be. There's some fit lads out there. I know a lot play basketball in the summer. Got a lot that do other things. We've got a marathon runner out there as well today. And then sprinkled with a couple of veterans doing their bits and pieces, Deebs. This could be a successful formula. Back in the middle, it's Sherpig that does the ruck work for the Panthers. We got to Kudra, but he was tackled quickly. Finds its way out to Lloyd. He couldn't quite pick it up. There's a Carso tried to dive on it, and then the Demons did. But now Sherpig gets his boot on it, kicks it into the 50. Ball goes nowhere. Ryan Proud, bounce off the deck. Has that gone through? That's a minor score. 75 plays 66.
It's been a really good response from Loxton North. They've come out after three-quarter time, got the first couple of goals, got a real sniff now. Another goal might just break the back of Berri.
Well, we've seen every quarter this game has seen a minute. Well, the lowest quarter was 4 goals. That was the first quarter. So since there, reasonably high scoring.
Langford for the Demons. Kick it out. They need the next goal. Well done.
Good mark from Lloyd.
Lloyd kicks it back in. Wooldridge takes the mark. It's good football.
A great bit of thought there too from Coney. He pulled out of mark, going for the mark there. He saw Woolley was running into it. The Loxton North variety of Woolley.
Yeah.
We're saying Woolley a lot this afternoon. You've got Woolstons and Wooldridges and...
This guy could potentially be the best player in the competition, I reckon. He's got everything.
Zach
Just needs to
Wooldridge.
find some consistency in his footy. He'll kick through it. Look at that.
For
That's an AFL goal, mate. That's goal. Yeah.
And the Panthers are out to a 15-point lead.
It's his 4th goal. He's been probably their best player since quarter time. 4 goals from centre half forward and changing in the middle. So well done for Zach Wooldridge.
And they got the Zach Woolley fan club not far from us here at the broadcasting area here at Berri. If you're Berri, Dupes, you've had a great game so far. You can't let, for whatever happens here, you've still had a great game. What do you do, though? You're trying to still win this game. You're still in the hunt. We saw what the Mosquito fleet can do in a short amount of time.
It's got to get it inside 50, give them a chance. They just look down on rotations to me at Berri at the moment. They've got older type players in the middle. But again, they'll go. This guy will keep having a crack in Hawkins. He won't die wondering. Gets it over to Honyardi. Just get it inside 50. Give your little blokes a chance. It bounces up. Well done there by Beaumard.
Some great tackling pressure from the Demons. And isn't Lloyd got into the game? He got the footy tackle taken to ground. Umpire says my footy. We'll get a ball up just outside the 50 arc.
Yeah, found a good player in young Lloydie.
Got into the game a lot more in the second half. Panthers get the clearance. Scott off half-back, looking for Filkey. It's going to drop short. Manages to rake it in.
What a pick-up.
He spent the last 2 weeks on the tractor. It hasn't hurt his form today. Finds its way to Coney. Can Kudra run onto this one? He couldn't. It was the Demons that got it. Maroney down deep in defence. Finds Hawkins on half-back. Takes it up the far wing. No one able to mark it. And there's Filkey again. Back onto it, Doobs.
Hold the ball.
Done. And here it is. The Demons have got to make something out of this.
Yeah, Loxton North 81, Berri now 66 after leading by 10 points. Three-quarter time, Loxton North have kicked 4 unanswered goals to start this last quarter. They go again. It's going to be Jai Drake. Going overseas later in the year, did I hear that?
Oh, I'm not sure. I
know this man is Kudra. He's off to England to study his doctor's degree further, but he's going he's here. He's going to hit Wooldridge lace out.
So maybe the experience of the Panthers may be becoming a bit more evident now.
Yeah, well, the big name players have really owned the quarter in Kudra and Wooldridge.
It's been a great game of footy. The sun's still out here at Berri. And a lovely autumn day in the Riverland, Doobs. I tell you what, it doesn't get much better than autumn in the Riverland.
Beautiful.
It is 5am football. Thanks to the Riverland Motor Group and the Kia Sorrento. Kick on its way.
That's another one. That's a floating. Oh.
Great defensive mark there. That's Safralides, the veteran.
Have they got 3 goals in them?
Well, they're running out of time. They're going to a bit over 10 minutes probably to play. 11 minutes gone so far. Ball now out to the 50 arc.
They just got to steal the next goal, Berri. Get it to a two-scoring shot game. And just have a crack at it. Take the game on. They're going to do it. They win the clearance through Benson. Kicks it up towards Stevens for Loxton North. Uses the ball well. Gets it over towards Vomard. Vomard over to Petch. Petch on the outer side.
Can you start to lock it down now, Doobs? 15 in front?
No, I don't think so. Just Berri need to take the game on. Loxton North just need a goal and probably seal it, I'd suggest. Ball comes in. Acaso, get out of my way. They don't argue. A la Harley Reid style. Berri win the clearance forward, though. It's going to go up. They stand under it. They just need to go to the centre. Woolston over to that man. Robertson again. Just pumps it up. Ball's on the ground. It's 2-on-2. Over to Kruger. The exciting machine.
Oh, it's cracked.
Kruger's kicked a goal. This kid is a star.
The Demons aren't dead yet. They're back in the game. And I tell you what, we've got a ripping game of Riverland footy here this afternoon at RFL headquarters. Just when you thought the Panthers might have had a bit of control in the game, the Demons say, not today.
How many has he kicked?
I reckon that's his fifth. I'll do my quick sums in a minute. Scribbling notes here. That's four. 4 for Kruger.
You're 4 quality goals.
Oh, absolutely.
That's 72-81. 9 points. Can Berri sneak the next one? 6 minutes to go. We make it into a one-kick game. Grandstand finish. They win the tap through Honyardi. Out towards Big Woolston. Charges through a cast over Loxton North. Wins the clearance. Pumps up towards centre half forward. Waldridge. Oh, he's taken the mark, has he? Yes, he has.
Oh, was that a one-hand, one bounce, or was that a... he's got the 50.
Oh.
Right. I think Penaluna was saying, mate, it bounced.
I'll tell you what. Masut Akaso. Clearance king, Lockie Winnell.
Yeah, a bit of a fine this afternoon. And we'll just watch this here. So this...
Was it a 25-metre penalty?
Yeah, you wouldn't call it a sealer, but it will just get the Panthers back out to 15 points with...
Was that a 10-metre penalty? What is that? That's not half. Yeah. In he comes, Waldridge.
Straight in front. He's kicked it. And that is goal number 5 for Zach Waldridge this afternoon.
And just on that, as I fill in the best player card, clearly the difference in this game at the moment.
So they take the lead back out to 15 points. The Panthers... Demons aren't done yet, though. 14 and a half minutes played. Fourth quarter, Riverland football on 5RM. We have got some around-the-ground scores. Trevor Scott, what have you got?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. There we go. The Loxton North C grade. Someone's joking before. That's the second loss in a row for the Bulldogs. Yeah. Wow. Ball back in the centre. The Loxton North A grade managing to not get that clearance. It's the Demons now with the footy again. They're going to have to move it quick. Benson takes the footy wide. It was Lloyd for the Panthers that tried to get under it. They both went past the footy. It's a frantic action so far this quarter. They're screaming for holding the ball. He dragged it in, they say. Umpire says, no, I'll have it. 15 and a half minutes played. Fourth quarter Riverland football on 5RM. Another ball up we're going to get. Can you start to wind it down now, Doobs, or not?
Well, they probably can.
72 plays 87.
Nice scoring game.
Yeah, it's great to see. Great to see. Of course, 2 other games today starting at the twilight time of 4 p.m, so we might try and get an update from those if we can.
Scott goes forward, finds Ryan Proud at centre half, kicks down towards full forward. That man, Waldridge, picked up by Koenig, snaps out of the top. Justin Proud, Safralides, they fight for it in the goal square. Safralides gets it through for a rush behind.
Yeah, we speak about this youth that's out there, but the sprinkling of veterans around the place have certainly held their own. Justin Proud, one of those today. Just, a bit of a general, call a few shots, a few directions here and there. It's probably what you need up forward on a day like today. Ball back on the far wing. Umpire Linky says my footy will get another ball up. 16 and a half minutes gone. Fourth quarter. Riverland football on 5RM for the Riverland Motor Group and the Kia Sorrento. Kia's most awarded SUV yet. Oh, Acaso again, Doobs, your man.
Yeah, he's had a good game.
Good tackle, but it might have been a bit too good because he's given away a free. Benson kicks down the line, looking for a target. Can the Demons make something out of this? Kick towards the boundary, doesn't go too far. Good tackle. That was Watson again. He's popped up a few times today, Doobs.
He has. Young Noah Paul's had a good game for Loxton North. He's very steady in defence back there, Lockie.
It's going to be tough to work out some best players this afternoon. Both sides. Just watching this here, just a bit of a pause in play because...
A bit of concussion, maybe?
Young
Dylan
Petch coming off. Not sure it's concussion. I think he's holding his ribs.
No, that's probably a better...
Could just be winded, I'm not sure, but umpire trainer's getting him off the field. So ball back underway. Filkey in the middle with the footy. Demons working to try and get this one back. Handball from Justin Proud. The Panthers are on the attack. Kudra over the top. Finds Zach Wooldridge. Woolley for goal number 6. He slots it. And it's the Panthers' day at Riverland Football Headquarters. It's been a great game today, and Zach Woolley has been the difference.
Yeah, I must say, it's been one-way traffic in this last quarter. Didn't really expect it, but well done to Loxton North, running on top of the ground. And again, we speak about their better players in Kudra and Wooldridge and Worsfold, Ryan Proud, these sorts of guys, just getting their hands on it when the game's up for grabs. It's a good sign. It's a good sign of leadership.
Maybe it is a fitness thing too, because I'm just looking around the place. You mentioned before about the rotations, maybe Berri not having quite as many.
Yeah.
I think that could be a bit of a factor now in this latter part. I think the young Demons have held on to it for 3 quarters and an admirable effort. But just the experience heads in and maybe a little bit of fitness and a couple of rotations, all those factors add up.
Joel Worsfold, he's had a sensational second half. Wins it again. Kicks up towards centre forward. That man Benson, been good for Berri. Wins the ball back. Goes down. Nelson stands under it. He takes the mark. Just the experience of Josh Nelson now will slow the game down. Just trying to find the free kick, free person. Out the back. Wooldridge again. He might give a chance for 7. 7's a bag. He's going to have a crack for sure. 7. 7 is a bag.
He's done it. That's the 5th for the quarter. 7 for the game. Zach Woolley, take a bow.
You know, and this time last year, Lockie, this guy was making a joke of the competition. No, Shane, he got injured mid-season. Did hurt Loxton North's chances going during the latter part of that year. But at the moment, he's running on top of the ground. 7 goals. And, 3 of those this quarter have been AFL quality on the run from outside 50.
Yeah, the good players have got so much time.
Yeah.
And he's a player. It doesn't matter how much pressure he's under. Still got enough time to work out what's going on.
He's a hell of a better kick than his dad was.
Now into time on. 20 minutes played. 4th quarter Riverland football on 5RM for the Riverland Motor Group and the Kia Sorrento. Kia's most awarded SUV yet. You can book a test drive right now at riverlandkia.com.au. The Demons now just trying to hold a little bit of respect after what's been a pretty good game. That was Brewer again. Watching the Panthers here, it's Lewis with the footy now. Handball back to Paul.
Gee, Worsfold and Lewis have had good second halves. Over to Kudra. Kudra will look up. Where's Wooldridge? Kick at the Woolley. Goes towards Ryan Proud. It's Coney. Coney doesn't take the mark but gets the free kick, and it's raining shots at goal now.
Yeah, Ryan Proud. I'm not sure if he was trying to claim that free then, but it's Caleb Coney that's going to take it. This will be the Panthers' 7th of the quarter, if they're able to put this one away. It's been a big afternoon. 99 plays 72 at this stage. This to extend the lead even further. What can Caleb Coney do here?
In he comes, Coney. Coney has missed.
He's probably had a bit of a day to forget, to be honest with you, because he
kicked away. What's he kicked? One goal 5.
Yeah.
Hey, he's getting the opportunities. It'll come for the young fella. Out the back. Here's a chance now. Berri for a late one. Gets it over towards that man, Maroney. Gets chased. Gets a handball. Need to kick it forward. Oh, good on Acaso. He does the stuff for the junkyard dog. Let's call him the junkyard dog for Loxton North.
Well, the Panthers have hit 100, Doobs, and the reason I found this out is because my little Excel spreadsheet I've made this week only has the provisions for 2 digits. So it's actually, it's got to 99 and it's stopped. Might have to tweak that one during the week. Anyway.
So my calculations, they've kicked 45 points this quarter.
Well, they've
55 at...
They've kicked 6 goals. Yeah.
So there you go. Second week in a row they've running the games out. That's a testament to their fitness trainer out there. Let's bring in the great young Joshy Sanderlands on as a fitness trainer. It's a kudo to him and his fitness staff. Well done.
It's been a big quarter. Great conditions. Breeze not favouring one end whatsoever. We haven't really seen an advantage really at either end, but
it's a strong display. They come. Yardy's battled hard. Like his game in the ruck. Over to out they go again. Ends up with Kudra. He'll just kick long. Coney comes out on the chest mark again. They just got the old slingshot there. They pulled it out, let him go.
Can he get a goal to remember his day at Berri? He's not quite in the goal scorers just yet. He's probably kicked a goal worth of behinds.
There'll be some people listening at home, and I remember the great... I'll go on something in a minute, but he has kicked a lot of goals from his pocket at Berri.
Coney on his way in. Can he get a goal? He's had a bit of bad luck today.
He likes that
He's got one. And you can see the relief, finally.
Some of our listeners from the Loxton North side, I think, might remember a goal he kicked in an under-15s game here about, it'll be 5 or 6 years ago now. He's kicked it, Lockie, at the same end. It's come off the boot, the siren's gone, it's rolled through for a goal, and the Panthers won by a point. So he knows where to find them.
He finally got one in the end. To my calculations, I reckon that's 1 goal 5 today for Coney.
That's his second. I've got him down for... He kicked one at the start of the last quarter.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad.
I can't even find him on my score sheet at the moment.
We've had a few dramas with the scorers today. It is 5am football, deep into the 4th quarter. Loxton North with the lead. The Demons have put on a pretty good show, but it's Masuda Caso that gets the clearance. He drives it up to the town end. Can the Panthers get another late one? Justin Proud with the footy. Tries to shake the tackle. Gets the soccer away. Pony off the deck. Another behind. We got 107 to 72 at this stage. The Panthers with the lead. We might have some updates from around the ground. Trevor, what have you got? Rightio, some big scores so far today, Dupes. And Trev?
It's an interesting Loxton score. I know a lot of people rating the Tigers this year. Berri go forward. It's going to be a bit of a free kick for a tug of the jumper. Loxton North are going to win it. Scott will play on with the advantage. He turns it over though. Finds Minchella. Plays on quickly. Nelson for Loxton North will go back. And he'll play on. Here he is again. The best man on the ground, Waldridge. Gives it over to probably the second best player on the ground in Kudra. He kicks down for Coney. Over the top. Langford for Berri will come in. Picked up by Ryan Proud. Shrug, get out of my way. Give the handball, Ryan. Coney picks it up. Give it back to someone. And he's goaled it.
Holding the ball.
He's kicked the goal.
Off the deck.
Holding the ball. Ah, yes, that's what it is. Drop the ball on the ground.
Oh, the poor lad. He's probably had a day to forget. Kick in, but it's found Zach Woolley from the Panthers. He kicks it to the middle of the 50. Kai Filkey takes the mark on his own. He'll go back. And the siren, I would have thought, is going to sound pretty soon. 26 minutes gone.
So I reckon Rulge kicked 7, but he's had a hand in at least 4 other goals. It's a big day.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, he's kicked 7.
I reckon he gets the whole 6 votes himself today, just quietly.
Kai Filkey puts another one in the books.
That's his third goal, Kai. That's a good return.
For the Panthers looking somewhat out of options in a few stages of this game, they've responded well. Frighteningly well.
They've kicked, 9 goals in the last quarter?
Yep. yeah. And a variety of avenues to goal too, from early days when there wasn't too many. Yeah, it's a pretty phenomenal effort, must be said. So ball back in the middle. It is 5RM footy.
Getting dark
Riverland
here.
footy. 27 minutes gone, fourth quarter. Yeah, you would normally be flicking the lights on pretty soon.
It's just one of those each-way games now for Berri, isn't it? So good for 3 quarters. And unfortunately, haven't gone on in the last. But we go again. Sherbig out to Kudra. He'll go 1-2 bounce. Might as well kick the goal, Alec. Again, just goes to the top of the goal square. Coney will fly. Couldn't take it. And Berri won't be denied. They'll get the handball out to Langford. They'll keep trying their cuts out. They do. Loxton North player gingerly getting up. They kick it long.
Just watching what's going on here. And we'll get a ball up. I'm just trying to work out exactly, I should know this, who Berri are playing next week. Rule of elimination, I reckon they're playing
Waikerie?
No, Loxton are. Oh, okay, yes, of course. Yep, Berri taking on Barmer and Monash at the Lakeside.
They're not having the whole rivalry round this year.
No, they are a bit later. There it is, full time. It's a win to the Panthers. Loxton North, 17-11, 113. To the Berri Demons, 11-6, 72. It's been a big day, a great game. A lot of people here, a lot of excitement. We'll take a break, and then when we return, we'll wrap up with all our awards and get everything done. Trevor Scott, what a day.